And we're live. Are any
Welcome,
games
everyone.
happening yet?
Hi everyone. This is I'm Tim, and casting with me is Models, and our observer today is going to be Crazy, and we're bringing you the fourth and final qualifier for RCR Rogue City Rumble, a Rogues Gallery event. Should be fun. We've got, honestly, I think still a lot of close matches left.
And this is the last qualifier. This is the fourth of 4 qualifiers. So whoever gets in today, these are the last 4 players. Do we have the bracket anywhere? Oh, is it finalized?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, when it is, I'm stoked to look at that. Because I don't even know who's signed up today. I never even looked.
Yeah, looking at the list, I think there's about 8 people who I think have a solid chance. And only 4 will make it.
I gotta open that list. I'm drinking water because it's the first time I've casted in months, and I forget how to use my voice. I want to. Well, whatever. I don't even know the link. As well, guys.
I'll put it in the Discord.
There's a Matcherino link for this tournament. If you want to help donate to the prize pool and to the cause, that'll be somewhere in chat. Sick.
All right. Looks like we've got the final bracket up. Let's see. I'm interested in Cheese King versus Father.
Wait, this is the final bracket?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Amazing.
If you should refresh it.
Yep. Ooh. You know, this overall looks actually pretty exciting.
Yeah,
dude, Jiraiya's got a nice little shot here too.
Yeah, I'd like to see Jiraiya versus Shafir because Jiraiya's playing random in this qualifier.
Is he?
Yeah.
Cheese King versus Father would probably be most fun to watch. Also most tilting. And then Just versus Raz as well. Wow.
Yeah, so as for who we got qualified already, what's the list? Crossy, Striker, Boa, Duck. Yeah, me. Gypsy, Taitu, Models. Hit him up. I'm definitely missing some. I don't have the list in front of me.
Damn, dude. What are we going to watch first? Oh, we're watching Just versus Raz.
That should be fun. Who do you think has the edge in that match?
I know Just very well, and I don't know Raz very well, so I have a very biased opinion.
Yeah.
But Raz plays Protoss, right?
Yeah.
Terran? Protoss? Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen much of his play, to be honest. What MMR-ish?
So Just is hovering around like 2050, 2100, and Raz I think is closer to 2150. That was pretty close.
Oh wow! So it'll be
maybe slight edge to Raz, but
PvP
can go either way.
Yeah, with PvP it's I don't know.
PvP, it can be I feel like plus or minus 250 MMR doesn't make that much of a difference.
Exactly. It's all just Zealots versus Dragoons.
Yeah, whoever's having a better day with their control, or if they've got some builds prepared.
Or better luck with their Dragoons not just sitting there for no reason.
Better luck with their Reavers. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, we'll see though. It should be
Anything can
exciting.
happen.
There's nothing I'd rather cast than a PvP because it's the only race I know.
Yeah, us Protoss players, we really don't know anything, right?
Yeah. God forbid there's an SCV on the map or something.
All right, looks like we're getting into it.
I'm just staring at the bracket still, Jesus. All right. Nice. So we got Just in the bottom left in the peach as a non-flashy Nexus Protoss.
And then Raz in the top right as a flashy Nexus Protoss.
Damn, dude, I was still not playing when Remastered came out, so I never got the flashy Nexus.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I long for it every day. I wish Blizzard would they could make easy money just selling this shit. I don't know. I don't know why they don't. But whatever. Cross positions on this map. So if I were a betting man, which I am, I bet aggressively on StarCraft. If I were a betting man, I'd say that at least one of these players will probably opt into like a one-gate Robo Reaver expand.
Yeah, or even the variant where you go 1 gate Nexus, 2 more gates after.
That's my favorite.
Confirm no DT. That build's super strong.
Well, you can also Robo for that. Kala beat me on ladder with that a couple days ago. He did 1 gate Nexus Robo plus 2 gates and just owned me. So I realized that's actually a stronger build than I ever thought. But I don't know if either of them will opt for something. Well, they could. It is cross map.
Yeah, we'll have to see who's taking gas. Judging by gateway positions, I don't think... Just is going to take gas. Raz is going 2 gate.
Ooh. Raz must watch my stream. Literally the only thing I do now. But 2 gate. So I'm interested to see whether he goes into like Forge and Cannons and Nexus, or like the Bonneth build with the 2 gate.
21 gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the 21 gas build. 3 Zealots, then take a gas, and then 3 gates after that. I think it's very stable. You can hold off anything, and you get a nice window where you have a lot of Dragoons if they decide to play just off of 1 gate, or you can just bust them.
Do you find it can lose to DTs pretty easy, or I guess your Zealots?
Yeah. All right. So that's one weakness is if they manage to block your scout, you can't get up the ramp. Then if they're rushing DTs, then you might have a problem.
Yeah. The one thing I know about this build that I just noticed on the minimap is Raz. It's, again, this is nitpicky, but you're gas starved in this build, and he got his gas at like 150 minerals, so it sounds like such a small thing, but it's a little bit late.
Yeah, it does make a difference.
And if his 3 probes don't go on it literally instantly, then he could have got that Zealot. Yeah, see, his 3 probes are not on it instantly. This is very delayed.
Yeah. And even now, he only has 2 probes on it.
Yeah. Again,
so that's like 50 to 60 gas or so that he just doesn't have now. And
I thought Justin send his Dragoon out. The best play he could do right now is send his Dragoon out to fight these out, like sort of send volleys at them, run back, send volleys, and slowly whittle away at them. But he's fighting the pylons instead.
Yeah. So the other interesting thing is that Just never built a Zealot. He just has a Dragoon. He's building a shield battery now because he's gonna have a hard time against 3 Zealots with just 1 Dragoon.
Yeah. It would have been nice to see him go hunt down those Zealots in the middle of the map and let the pylons just be for now until this threat's dealt with. Because it is for sure going to be annoying.
Yeah, it looks like
he's got to click the shield battery.
At least 3 or so probes.
Okay. He got the shield battery in time to save that Dragoon.
Yeah, he hasn't lost Dragoons.
What I find is actually surprisingly nice in these situations. Once a Zealot targets a probe, just keep spamming shield battery with that probe, and
that works that well.
Stands there for way too long.
I
Just
think
a
he
lot
killed
of damage
5
here.
probes. That was
Yeah.
well worth it for Raz. I mean, even with that little bit.
But he got
delayed
100 shields off his Nexus in this counter attack with his probe.
That's the real victory.
But yeah, losing that many probes to those 3 zealots is really unfortunate for Just. It sets you back quite a bit, and the opponent is already on 2-gauge constant Dragoon production.
Yeah,
So,
that's the risk for not opening with Zealot before your first Dragoon. You just have a hard time against any 2-gate variants.
I mean, he's putting down a Citadel. Interesting. That's a very interesting response for Blue, for Raz to put down a Citadel after range. But not a bad idea either. He's just gonna kind of do like an all-in sort of timing.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about what's Just's best move here, I mean, he knows he lost too many probes to win by playing passively. He's got to cut some corner or do something aggressive.
Yeah.
The most common corner to cut is knock out of detection, right? So.
But he didn't. He did put down a robo.
He did start a robo, yeah. But is he gonna build observers? If he sees range, is he going to skip observers? I would say probably. That's what I would do in this position because I know I'm behind. If I build an observer instead of a reaver,
yeah,
and I'm already behind. Feels terrible.
Yeah. I don't know what. Yeah, Raz isn't going for an all-in timing. He's just straight up going DT expand. So, I actually like what he's doing. I like his response. It's safe and it can catch Just off guard, which it may do. Let's see what he puts down here.
No observatory yet.
Yeah, it's going to be robotics. He's saving 150.
There it is. Yeah, so unless if Just moves up right now, I mean, well, seeing those cannons maybe would tip him off. But it's pretty common to build cannons, even if you're not going TT with this build, because your own obs, Raz's obs would be late.
Right. It doesn't
against the DT counter.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily signal DTs. Although, I would be, if I saw it, I would still feel threatened by them.
Yeah, I think the biggest tell would be that there's only 4 goons.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like, I mean, there's no observatory started yet. It would take some massive blunder or a miracle for Just in order for him to not lose this game. As soon as those DTs go up.
This army coming across with DTs.
Oh, there is an observatory, so there's a chance. But
I mean, he can literally take down all those dragoons.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a position you ever want to be in. I mean, he has his natural nexus probably half done, and he's got to take this fight. And they're gonna hunt down. Well, no, they can't get the Reaver because shuttle, but.
Oh, this just doesn't pick it up.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh my god. He tried to shoot his own.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
Yeah, he tried to shoot his own dragoon to kill the.
It's hard to make that work.
Yeah. Yeah, this looks like it's the end of the road for Just.
Yeah, he probably has.
Game.
At least in 60 seconds from now, he'll have probably 50% as many probes as his opponent, plus 1 base.
Right. And he has no army to. He only has 5 dragoons, and he lost his Reaver. So, what's the potential for him to do any kind of counter push to even this out?
Yeah.
There isn't anything he can do.
I don't know if he's aware of how far behind he is. Sometimes it's hard to tell, especially when that early aggression happens. You're so busy microing, fending off those cells.
And he doesn't know if there's a nexus or not. He never scouted it.
Plus, he went DTs. It feels like he's just building a ton of shit off 1 base or whatever, just trying all these things, but it does look very grim. He's even got Templar out. He's probably got a robotics building soon.
You see Raz going up to 5 gateways.
I think with his next 200 gas, he should put a robo down, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't need it, but he should be able to hold anything with 5 gateways worth of production versus just 2.
Are we going to go for a 1 Reaver attack? Yes.
Yeah, it's his only hope, right? It's his
yeah.
Push.
Well, sometimes you could also keep massing out of 2 or 3 gates and go with 2 reavers, but
Yeah, it's got to be some kind of push, though. There's no way he's going to catch back up by expanding.
But Raz has some army on this cliff here, kind of waiting.
Yeah, it looks like Just Dragoons split up into 2 groups. Yeah, that's rough to lose 1 for 3. Almost lost 2. And Just is taking a Nexus here. I'm not sure if that's the right play. I mean, I think
You just
you're forced to just all in and either like kill his natural and then expand, or don't expand at all.
Yeah, it's hard to tell how far behind you are.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was really far behind.
Yeah, and that's GG.
Well played by Raz. That was very smart DT transition.
Exact same APM. Wow, that's rare.
Yeah, so from what I've seen from playing Raz myself a few times, he's got really a wide variety of builds. He does all sorts of stuff.
He? Yeah,
he probably won't do the same build twice in this series.
Right. Yeah, it's fun to switch it up, specifically in PvP, I think.
PvP has like the most, probably the most early game divergence of any matchup. There's so many builds you can do.
Yeah, that's pretty true. Protoss is definitely the most complex race by far.
Yeah, I mean, anyone who can reach us with Protoss is basically a god, right?
Yeah. Well, ironically, as much as that's sarcastic, it actually is. I feel like it's the hardest race to play at a high level.
It is actually very hard to make the jump from A to S with Protoss.
But I can feel the people getting angry in chat just hearing that. But it is funny. I swear to God, on my Terran account, I play the same Protoss as I do PvP on my main, and I stomp them, but I can't win PvP.
Yeah, PvP is really brutal, especially because it ends up being like 50% of what you play on ladder if you're playing Protoss.
Yeah, pretty much. So we're on a 2-player map now. So we'll see if we see any early aggression or cheese out of them, like proxy pylon or anything like that.
Yeah, there's a good proxy location on this map, just below the natural, or to the right of the natural, depending on what's position. Yeah, Crazy's showing us right now. The gates are super close to your opponent. Looks like neither player is going to go for that, but it's something you have to be aware of. If it's even faster than a typical 9-9 gate in the center of a 4-player map.
I think a lot of people get a little bit scared to do those in tournaments, but they can be worthwhile.
For sure.
But if you don't practice it much on ladder and you don't know all the ways to like all the things that can change in the game and how to work out of it, it can be scary to do in a tournament as well. So yeah,
it's not quite as brain dead. Well, it can be, but if your opponent actually does hold it, then it's not a simple thing to follow up.
Yeah, because I don't really consider it an all-in. And most games I have where that happens, whether I do it or the opponent does it, it goes to late game or mid game at least.
Yeah.
So as long you're just basically trying to do enough damage to even the things out.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's always if you're the type of player who's quick on their feet with reacting to how the state of the game is, as opposed to a player who relies on having a rigid plan, and that kind of strategy is definitely favorable.
Okay, so same cores, the same builds out of both players, same core timing. 2 on gas here.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Did he pylon first or no?
No, there's no pylon.
Oh, because normally, I do 2 on gas, so I pylon first. But YOLO?
Just forgot. Oh, he also just lost one.
Yeah, it's not good.
Damn. Just might be a little bit nervous.
Yeah, or sometimes you get through in your own head, and then you just like you can't focus proper because you're a little bit semi-tilted or things like that.
Yeah.
It's very common.
He's like thinking too hard about what he wants to do this game if he doesn't have a plan already, and that can cause you to miss, like obvious early game things like putting probes on gas.
Oh, yeah, almost got a second hit on that probe. That would have been good. But Justice ahead 4 supply somehow. I haven't looked at. I think pylon. Yeah, blue's pylon blocked.
Yeah.
Early
So he's
second
doing. He got a second gate. It was 10:15.
Hmm. Interesting. So he's gonna go for a 2-gate timing, but Just does see it.
Yeah. Hopefully he recognizes how early that second gateway is. Well, this is kind of a weird 10:15. Usually you build the Dragoon first, right?
I don't know. I never do that PvP.
Yeah, me either. I've only seen it used in PvT.
PvT, my 10-15 is god tier.
The 2-gate variant that I see most is 10:21 PvP.
Yeah, he's been side stuck like a couple times this game, but I don't know if it's a build order he's winging or something he's practiced.
Oh, he's definitely done this kind of thing.
But then he puts down a robo, so he doesn't even have production out of those 2 gates.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, maybe he does.
Strange.
Interesting, regardless. So I wonder what Just's response is.
Can we see
yeah, I think he's
Nexus? Is he building probes right now?
Yeah, he had to cut to make everything he's made.
But he's building more now. Yeah.
Right.
So this is a weird build. I don't know if maybe he messed it up.
Well, I'm curious if Just is going to. Well, I don't think he's going to put another gateway. So I think he's just going to do the robo expand that we sort of hinted on early in the last game when they were cross spawn.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's going to put down a robotics bay, make a Reaver, and take a Nexus, which I actually really like.
Yeah, it's a safe play. It works against almost anything.
So 4 Dragoons and a Zealot moving down here just to kind of poke in, see what's going on.
3 Dragoons, 2 Souths on the ramp.
Yeah, he just makes sure there's no Nexus and turns around. That's fine. Get a little bit of intel. But there will be a Nexus in about a few seconds. Wow.
Just is going for Observer first, even though he had...
Did he?
He has Observatory.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad.
I don't know if he's actually building the Observer, but it would make sense.
Well, possibly because of the DT's last game.
Yeah, I mean, he saw that early second gateway, and he saw that range was making. But yeah, I guess he's got it in his head that DTs are a threat no matter what from what happened last game. Look at how many Dragoons Raz has from that.
Yeah, I was going to say, he has twice as many Dragoons as Just.
Yeah, I mean, if he were to be attacking right now, Just would have a very hard time holding it before the first Reaper came out.
The Observer's going to cross paths. That's why I always send 2 Dragoons. Kill that. And keep...
Hopefully Just realizes and he moves it off course to save it.
Uh-oh. I hope he finds it. So Nexus down for Just. What's Raz on 3-gate obs? No. 2-gate, he's going to go for a Reaver timing, I guess. Or is he? Yes, he is. I thought he might put down the Nexus with that money.
I gotta say, whatever Raz is like, Raz seems to just be building stuff, Like, it doesn't seem like this is an optimized build.
This Reaver's on a weird, it probably because of the Observer. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, maybe rally across. Oh, no. Dragoons? It has no scare.
You don't want to die that way. He probably he probably rallied his Observer to his opponent's base, and then left it for the Reaver as well.
Just is definitely got nerves going on or something.
Yeah, it's not a good spot to be in.
He's making really simple mistakes.
Yeah, because I've watched just stream plenty, and he's pretty solid player.
Solid player, yeah. Consistently A rank is nothing to take lightly.
To still no Nexus down for Raz either. So, although I think he has Reavers of his own on the way, so it's going to be a pretty heavy contain.
Yeah. Just isn't dead yet, but he had. If that Reaver didn't die for nothing, he would probably be ahead right now by a
This
pretty wide margin.
isn't as yeah, he's not as behind as last game. The populations are pretty much the same, and just threw down 2 extra gates. He's going to go for an all-in timing, which I actually like. Probably with 2 Reavers and as many Dragoons as he can get. I don't know why Raz is taking that fight. It's a little bit.
Yeah, that's
you think you're ahead.
questionable.
Especially in like a qualifier or a tournament game, like you want to be as safe as possible.
Yeah.
Even if you think you're really far ahead, you just it's
taking
not
a
worth
fight
it.
uphill, it's just not worth it.
So does he have 1 Reaver down there now?
He has a Reaver in a shuttle on his way.
Okay.
It might be 2. There was one in the middle of the map that he picked up. I don't know if he has a second one.
Yeah, probably 2 now. It's been long enough.
Well, you know, I don't know if it is 2. It is 2. Yeah, it is 2. Okay.
Ooh. So this is probably going to be a little dance that happens for a bit. Oh, no.
Mistake by Just.
It's not a dance that happens for a bit. It's a dance that's over quickly. He didn't need to aggressively move out there, but that's okay. I think he just wanted to end the game at that point. That's the read I was getting on it, at least. But he wasn't actually out of the game at that point.
Right. I think he assumed that Raz's Nexus was a lot faster than it was.
Yeah.
Because whatever the build that Raz did is probably not something that he's seen before. It's not something that I've seen before. It didn't seem like honestly, it didn't make a lot of sense to me, just the timings of his buildings. Like, he went for that second gateway on 15, but then he wasn't aggressive with it at all.
Right.
He got Robo anyway, really quickly.
It looked like a rich guy build, but it was just a poor guy build. Based on income and probes. You know what I mean? If your opponent has that many Dragoons, you're like, whoa, they got a lot of money. But really, he's got nothing. Yeah, they were equal in supply. Let's see where the bracket's at now.
Yeah, Raz. So I don't know what to say about that build, but as far as execution goes, I think Raz played really well both games.
So some of these players either reported wrong or something, because it shows 1-0. But I think they just reported wrong. I'm sure they played 2 games.
We have had that happen, yeah.
So Keen versus Machine. Jiraiya will be versus whoever's next between Whip and Ferris. Cheese King and Father, I genuinely wonder how that's going.
Yeah.
Because that actually, the Cheese King versus Father alludes to exactly what you mentioned before, whether you're the type of player that wants to always be thinking on their feet or have a very structured game. Cheese King is the former, and Father would be the latter in that scenario. So I'm curious how that's going. Also, we're going to hop into Keen versus... Who's he against again? Machine. A nice little ZVZ. Wow. I'm actually kind of stoked for this. As much as I normally dislike ZVZ, seeing people try at it is always exciting. When the games count. On ladder, it's kind of just like whatever.
Yeah, I think Keen and Machine should be a pretty good match. Machine slightly favored, I think, but good match nonetheless.
Yeah, well, definitely Machine has a lot more ZVZ experience, and experience is super helpful in mirror matchups specifically, obviously in everything. But who the hell is Sacred Cross, dude? Is that one of Crossy's dumb smurfs where he can't spell a word right?
All right, we're just waiting on Machine. What other matchups do we have? going on right now. So this is the only round 3 matchup that's up so far.
Mhm.
Yeah, round 2 we still have Cheese King versus Father. Looks like Jiraiya defeated Shafir.
Dr. Green and Nesh are still playing, it seems.
Oh yeah,
I feel like I don't know Dr. Green.
I don't know who that is either.
Okay,
But
fair enough.
Hawk seemed to think that he is a strong player, underrated or something. But I don't know who
Huh.
he is. Never heard
Yeah,
of him.
it seems vaguely familiar. That's why I'm.
Yeah, yeah. I want to say he's a Protoss player, but I don't actually know. I mean, given that I don't know him and Nesh is as good as he is, I would expect Nesh to win that.
Right. All right, we're hopping into the ZVZ. Keen versus Machine. Keen Machine. DM Keen opting to choose random color, and Machine taking darkish blue.
We're on shift tab anyway.
No, I know, but I'm just thinking about the. It kind of shows the amount that each player cares about the game.
Yeah, clearly Machine is more invested.
Yeah, exactly. He's much more invested in the matchup and in the series. So I'm going to give him a 60-40 chance of winning, just based
That's
on the
fair.
color preference.
Yeah.
Keen's kind of just showing up. He's like, I don't care what color I am. I don't care what build I do, whatever.
He
That's the
doesn't
vibe
want
I
to
get.
win. He doesn't
Yeah.
want to win.
Although I will say that drone that went down and around to mine is not a good thing, but also who cares? It's all fine now. So I'm curious to see how they open.
Yeah, well, so Keen's going to get the Overlord Scout. That's a huge advantage.
Do we think Keen 9 pools? I'm pretty sure the last time I talked to him about ZVZ, which was only like 2 days ago, I said either 9 pool or 12 hatch, never do 12 pool again. But then he said he hates 12 hatch, so maybe still an Overlord. He didn't listen. God. I would like to see mirror builds. I always think that's the most exciting. Because ZVZ is probably the... I'm going to say it. ZVZ is the only mirror where build order advantage... They make the most difference in ZVZ. Build order.
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
ways to counter them in
like,
PvP and TVT, but...
Yeah, like overpool versus 9 pool, the 9 pool player just can't win.
Yeah, you're just kind of fucked. You're just one drone behind the whole game, like, unless you have crazy... I don't know. Unless you get super lucky Ling versus Ling, but...
Yeah, you needed a really large skill disparity for that to work out. Keen's going 12 hatch.
So he did listen to me, but he did what he hated, and he's against Overpool.
That was Overpool.
But Overpool with no links, I think he droned over it. Like it'll be a 4-ling Overpool. Was it 12 pool?
Or was it 12 pool?
Oh yeah, it's 12 pool. He's going to hatch now. Yeah, 12 pool gas. So Keen's actually got the build order advantage.
Scouting advantage too.
Yeah. And he sees a hatchery go down, so he feels a little bit safe. Probably, if he had one of those heart rate monitors on his screen, it would have dropped about 20 right there. When you know it's not a 9 pool speed coming at you.
Yeah.
So Machine got speed and then left 1 on gas, which is kind of interesting because he had the earlier tech. All right.
Keen just starting on gas now.
But he's going to catch up when he shouldn't. Because ZVZ is sort of just a race about who can mine the most gas.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on how you're playing it, but standard ZVZ would be. Okay,
Machine
but
going back up to 2 on gas.
Yeah, I guess he just has a specific layer timing.
Keen went layer first.
Yeah, I like that.
Speed first.
I like that. He has vision. He knows there's not too much of a threat. Did he make... Keen must have made 6 Zerglings out of his main, right? Okay.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you have to, for sure.
Yeah, I thought he didn't because I didn't see anything moving for a long time. So he's already supply blocked, but I'm sure he has an Overlord on the way. But this fight could actually do damage if speed's done in time and if microed correctly.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Not
a window
damage,
here.
but it could be interesting.
Yeah, if you trade effectively, then you force your opponent to build more links than they want.
But as long as Keen stays defensive like this, he's fine. And he'll have a Spire first, which he really shouldn't with his build. And then Machine's going to drone a little bit behind it. I don't mind that. But I think he should have kept drones on gas. Spire going down for Keen, and Lair's probably only like 70% done for Machine.
Yeah. How do you feel about that Spire placement?
Okay, it was 80-ish. Spire. I don't mind that. Why?
I feel like usually that's where the sunken goes, right? And you put the Spire like behind the minerals.
Yeah, I mean, you could do either way. I don't think he'll necessarily need a sunken in his main.
Right.
This game. Well, he shouldn't. If it gets to that, it's not good. Lots of links. I wonder if Keen might find a timing here if Machine overdroned. I think he has probably 4 more Zerglings than Machine. So if he takes this battle, yeah, it's worthwhile. That's a nice timing. Keen just all links since his pool was done.
Yeah, it looks like
that.
Keen. Yeah, Keen has a 2 supply advantage, or did for a minute there, for a second.
So that's gonna worry Machine into over making Zerglings now, while Keen just kind of... Oh, he still made Zerglings. It was a good time for him to drone up if he wanted, and make an Overlord for Mutas. But that's okay either way. A very aggressive build by both players, I guess. There's like 5 drones mining in each of their mains.
We'll see what happens here.
Well, I would say Keen has the advantage.
Yeah, and Machine lost a couple more lings for free there, so now he's got even larger advantage. He could potentially just run into the natural here.
Machine's taking the best fight he can. Well, not anymore, but he was taking a good fight at first.
Keen with a clear supply lead, though.
Yeah, very clear.
This is really rough for Machine. I'd be surprised if he doesn't lose here.
Yeah.
Especially since his Spire is slower than Keen's anyway.
Exactly. Mutas
got no advantages left.
About to be on their way for Keen. He just started them. Well, I guess he had Mutas first, oddly enough.
Yeah, there's no sunkens. He's going to definitely lose some drones here on this guy's godlike micro. It's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drones go down. Oh. Yeah, that is definitely going to be a well played by Keen. He saw that he had a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah, that was well. He just didn't stop making Zerglings since his pool was done. He really didn't. I mean, he had a build order where he had enough drones to do that, but still insane. Whereas Machine made 2 drones plus had an earlier. It should have honestly been fairly even, but
yeah, Keen just got the slight edge in like 2 fights that happened, right? So then his like 2 or 4 link advantage snowballed into like 6 or 8.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Cheese King beat Father out. No.
2-0 or 2-1?
Yeah.
What happened? 2-0?
2-0. I'm just looking at the bracket.
Damn.
I was rooting hard for Father.
I gotta say, that's definitely like Father's gonna have a hard time against. Like he always has had a hard time against players that play like that. For those of you that don't know, Cheese King, aka Michael, he's a very aggressive player who takes control of the game.
Yeah, I just played
and he does completely non-standard builds.
Yeah, I played him TVZ on ladder the other day. And let's roll into game 2.
Into game 2.
So 2-player map. I'm wondering if 9 pool speed is a nice option. I wonder if both players 9 pool speed here.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I would say definitely one of them does, but I wonder if both do. Like I said, mirror builds are just so fun to watch. I'm just waiting for it. I feel like both will 9 pool.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna take this this little amount of time to just plug Matcherino again. You guys should go to the Matcherino and donate if you have money to donate, and if not, there's some little things you can do to donate money for free that you don't even need to spend anything on. You just have to like follow a Twitter account or subscribe to a YouTube channel.
I was close.
Over
man.
gas. So Keen should have the build order advantage here again, right?
Yeah. Yep. That's actually a really nice build order by Keen. I like it. He's gonna go one hatch lair. And it'll be the fastest possible lair.
Yeah, and he should be totally safe against.
Yeah, and he'll have enough Zerglings to fend off Machine for probably ever.
Yeah.
Actually, they both get gas around the same. Oh no, Keen's a little bit ahead. 50 gas ahead. That's not bad.
Yeah. 50 gas ahead, and he's one drone ahead too, right?
Should be. I'm curious to see if.
Yeah, 6 on the.
Yeah, he's gonna lair.
Two drones ahead.
Oh, he's not gonna lair. Oh wait, he's waiting for his pool to finish. Okay, Machine laired, and I think Keen will too. In 3 seconds. Nice. So almost same time lair, plus Lings, and then he'll have enough for gas instantly.
Yeah, so what we got here is Keen's gonna have the same number of Lings by the time Machine's Lings get to his base. He'll have his one blocked.
Exactly. Machine will always be 2 ahead, but they'll be running from his base.
Wear and speed are a couple seconds faster for Machine, but Keen has 2 more drones, and I think that's a much bigger deal.
It is, especially once you place the Spire down. It makes a big difference to lose a drone to that in such a small economy.
Yeah, with even link counts, I mean, perhaps Machine can make something happen, but...
Wait, did he drone up? I think he droned up a bit, Machine.
It seems like there was a gap between... Yeah, they both have the same amount of drones now.
Yeah, he droned up. Oh, he droned up heavy behind this. So Keen, unbeknownst to him, has an actual timing here where he could just A move right now and do a little bit of damage. I think he has 2 more Lings than...
yeah, 2 more.
Machine. Oh, but he made a sunken. Yeah, he's droning, making sunken. So,
So I call this like dead even then, right? They have the same amount of gas. Their timings are pretty much the same.
Yeah, for the most part.
Maybe a tiny.
They only have the same amount of gas because Keen got speed and Machine did not. So that might come into play later on too.
True.
I mean, I know.
Yeah, Machine's got a sunken too, though. Yeah. So.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty much dead even. I don't like. Okay, that's fine. He might only have 2 larvae when the Spire's done, but. Did he cancel one? Oh no, it's so blurry on my screen. That red larva looked like an exploded one. Nice, good Overlord timing. Machine put a hatch down because he had so many drones. So, Machine taking a small economic advantage.
Keen's gonna take his hatch as natural.
Yeah, this.
And I think that's gonna work out for him because Machine doesn't have link speed. It's really hard to.
Yeah, his Lings will never do anything, at least not in the foreseeable future, and it's all about the air battle anyway, so...
Yeah, so really in the long term, Keen should be ahead then, right?
Yep.
But it's all going to come down to the micro as well.
Dragons versus dragons. He's going to try and pick off the Overlord really quick. He already retreated his far enough that Keen can't really do the same.
Keen's Overlord's halfway across the map. Looks like he's going to go for it anyway, but he won't be in time.
Brave Soul.
Machine should easily be able to save this.
So that's 2, and there's a 3rd there. But if Scourge come, it could lead to an interesting actual battle. Right now it's
He
just
stopped. He stopped for a second.
4 versus 3 mutas. Ooh.
Just barely saving his Overlord.
Yeah. Keen still supply block, but not too big of a deal, especially working out a 1 hatchery. Oh, is he gonna try and get it? I think it's just the only thing on his mind. Same muta account, just goes for it.
He's gonna get away with it too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. So 7 mutas versus 5, but I think Keen has them at home. Not yet. I would assume he builds a couple of Scourge out of this. Ooh, Machine really utilizing all of his gas. Wow, and taking a third at his natural. Oh, he might get a couple drones here.
One drone.
Still good. Okay, the Keen's 2 Scourge both connect. That's nice.
Yeah, this was even at the start, right? I think it was even count.
Yeah, it's close.
Looks like Machine's
Should be reinforcing Scourge coming. Or Nita.
Yeah, Machine just got the edge there.
Not a lot of
one more
Scourge.
Muta.
Yeah, that's a good time to make yes. Go. Ooh.
Wow, excellent Scourge though. Really.
Yeah, that. Oh, and he countered with the
right
links. So he canceled the expansion, which is good enough. That's good enough damage. He doesn't need to attack into this. It would be nice to save the links right now. But sometimes in a game, it's hard to realize what your best options are.
Yeah, so he's definitely still in it. He's got his natural still. He lost.
Yeah, he's ahead now.
Lost his mutas, but
yeah, Machine really should not have lost those mutas to those Scourge at the end. He should have backed off.
Right.
It's not bad. It's like, yeah, Keen's ahead now because he's gonna have his second gas and he's gonna just out. Yeah, he's definitely gonna out macro Machine in terms of muta lists.
Yeah. Well,
looking at the across the map, keep running back.
What's the muta count right now though for Machine? I think he has 4. And
yeah, they probably both have
Keen has mostly Scourge. He only has 2 mutas.
Well, he saw how Machine dealt with the last Scourge, so he figured why not repeat. But it's not a bad idea if you realize your opponent's either kind of overdoing it with the attacking and staying way too long in a battle, or not microing against the Scourge. It's not bad to overmake them. Lots of drones for Machine. Keen's probably down a couple drones, to be honest, but he is mining the second gas, which is way more important.
Yeah.
He's still got his link.
Even if he has to make a ton of Scourge because he can't afford the mutas, the second cast is definitely way more important than minerals.
He's still got those lings hiding, just waiting to take down the hatchery. But Machine's there, just defending it, so he's gonna probably put a sunk in and then just leave with his mutas. Okay. Honestly, things are very even this game. Machine does have a higher drone count, and he has his second gas now, so I'd like to see Keen's... Did Keen make any drones? He should have made a few. He's got 3 on there, and he's got... Yeah, I think he made 2.
Yeah, he just made enough to mine that gas, and that's it.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, I think Keen's still advantaged. Well, he's pretty behind on drone count now.
Yeah.
So Keen has to do something soon.
Yeah, it's actually... wouldn't be the
gas is up now, too.
Once he gets like 12 mutas and some Scourge, it wouldn't be bad to just attack with everything, lings and everything, right at the front. Yeah. The lings can do a lot of damage while the mutas fight the air.
I'm wondering if either player started an upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
They're both on 0-0 right now, but I didn't catch if either player started one.
He's searching for those lings.
Yeah, how many links does Machine have at his national?
Not many. Yeah, like 6, 8.
Versus
8 now.
I think it's about 12.
Yeah. I don't know if Machine ever got speed yet either. I didn't really check. Oh, yeah. No.
There's a speed. There's more lanes, but no speed yet.
I'm sure he started it, though. So this is the attack I was talking about, but he did get a lot of lings up in time to sort of defend. We'll see what happens here. It's going to be a big battle. Oh, those... They take the Scourge shots, but I think his Scourge all connected as well.
Yeah, Machine actually has more links here, so that's unfortunate for Keen.
Yeah.
It's
really hard to tell who's winning this Muta battle.
It's like just barely it's Machine.
Yeah. But not even by that much.
Yeah, it's just Defender's advantage coming into play.
Yeah. If he can score that Muta, that's actually really good for him as well. He can counterattack with these Lings.
Yeah, I think that fight puts Machine squarely ahead, right?
On, he's
on what 5 more drones.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that was Keen's one shot.
And he'll kill all these Lings. He'll clean this up with just his Mutas or deny it totally. Unless Keen had some Mutas back home, which I don't think he did. Yeah, he's just got the 1 now. So yeah, there's not. Plus, Machine's on free hatchery production as well. So he can make so many Zerglings.
Yeah, that's pretty surprising. Machine, I mean, he had a build order deficit in the beginning.
Right.
And it looks like he's just...
The power of drones, dude.
Yeah. He picks good
times to 1 or 2 every time you can, and before you know it, you win a ZVZ. Yeah, Keen's just trying to get something done with those Lings, sneak them in somehow. Hopefully the Mutas are out.
I mean, the supplies tell the story. They're 34 to 55.
Yeah.
Well played. Going to game 3.
Who's Whip again? Oh, so Whip versus Jiraiya.
That's TM Whip.
Okay. He's versus Jiraiya next. That would be fun to watch as well.
Oh, it looks like Nesh 2-0'd Dr. Green.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
Now it's Nesh versus Ninju TVT. It might take a while for Raz to get his next match.
Yeah. Best of 3 TVT. I don't wish it on anyone. I think I played Whip on ladder. He's pretty good, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. I haven't seen much of Whip's play, but he's at least in TVP he plays pretty aggressive style. He does drops and vultures a lot.
Wow, ZVZ on Sylphid. It's always stressful going to the 3rd game of the best of 3.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm no ZVZ player, but from what I've heard, if one of the players gets the 12 o'clock spawn, they're like automatically favored. Just from the mining efficiency.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like we got Machine.
I guess Machine's favored. Maybe Keen will go something sneaky like a 5 pool. I almost thought he was for a second. This is actually a good 9 pool speed map, but we'll see. ZVZ, man. Imagine playing ZVZ in brackets to get into a tournament.
Yeah, single elimination best of 3 ZVZ is pretty rough.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think last game is a good example of how Machine was really showing that he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Situation. I mean, the opening builds were definitely favored for Keen. The Machine just slowly gained advantages over the course of the game.
But with game 1 as well, like this could be anyone's game. So he's going 10 hatch. I like. Risky, but I like it.
So the follow-up for this is just a Ling all-in, right?
Oh, and he's 12 hatch main. Oh, never mind. 12 pool main. He could be, yeah.
Else? Is there anything else? Like, what else is a good play with 10 hatch?
I mean, yeah, it favors a Ling aggression, but he can still do anything. I mean, he's got a hatchery before his opponent. He could sunken and drone at his natural. But Machine definitely with the faster tech. Oh, he's got to make an Overlord. Yeah, it's such a mineral starved build. I'd like to see him put down, never mind, actually. So 6 Lings started for, wow. 4 Lings started for Machine. And he'll have his 6 Lings started, so yeah. You won't see anything happen in this early fight. But Machine's gonna scout. Neither of them really know what's going on. Both still in the dark. Keen with a gas advantage somehow.
Yeah.
Or did Machine start speed? Oh, he started speed, I think, already. And then just left one. Same build he did the first game, which I just don't get
started
why
speed and then he pulled off gas, so I think it's going to be a Ling all-in, right?
Yeah.
Pulling all 3 off?
Yeah. So he's definitely got a timing here because his hatchery was finished so much earlier than Machine. Machine's just started. So he'll have twice as many Lings soon.
Right.
Ooh, don't lose the scouting Ling, though. Yeah, so, and Machine still doesn't know what he's up against, remember?
Yeah.
Hopefully when he sees this...
He should be able to tell by the timing of, like, the
yeah, so he sees that many Zerglings.
And how many Zerglings there are.
So his hatchery just finished. He should go put down a sunken. But again, he didn't exactly see. Like, all he saw was 10 Lings or something. Could have been like a 9 pool where he just kept making Lings. I don't even think he saw the creep at the natural. He didn't get that close.
Yeah, hard to tell.
Because he's still being, he's still attacking. Which is not the position he wants to be. But he sees it, he backs off.
Yeah, now that he sees all these Lings, he knows he's outnumbered.
Hopefully has sunken at his natural. Bit late, but...
Yeah, there's a window here, I think.
Oh yeah, there's a big window.
Enough, right?
It's basically a garage door. Wow, he has the micro though. He can't just aim move. He should have had. He had the sunken surrounded. He could have just killed it.
Yeah, I think he still has enough.
He does, but
you want to hit the sunken before it finishes because it doesn't get the +2 armor until it finishes.
Yeah, and he had a surround on it too. He could have just taken it out. But,
yeah, I mean, it looks like it's still gonna work out. There's no. Yeah, there's nothing left for Machine to do. He hasn't.
Yeah, he can't do anything in this scenario.
He's outnumbered.
We both know Ling's not teching up. Keen's not teching up the lair right now.
Yeah.
And
he does have enough. He has enough minerals for a 3rd hatch.
GG.
Damn. Well played, Keen.
Very well played.
You know, I thought Machine was one of the favorites to qualify today, but...
Wait, can we watch Whip and Jiraiya, or did they already start? Machine definitely was one of the favorites. I mean, Keen played great, but ZVZ is so... I don't know, it's the most coin flippy thing in Brood War.
Very volatile, yeah.
I guess Cheese King and Crane would be cool too.
Yeah, they played yesterday.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Crane took a game. Don't sleep on Crane. Crane's really good.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with this play.
Crane just plays a very solid, straight up macro style. But he handled he handled Michael's aggression pretty well yesterday. I think with someone now that he knows what kind of player he is, he might actually stand a chance at beating him.
Right. Were they first in the brackets or something?
It was early on in the brackets. Yeah.
Are we watching? Yes, nice. Whip
It's
and
like Whip
Jiraiya.
versus Jiraiya. Yeah. Is this game one? They're just starting.
Think.
Oh, so yeah, so that last match that we just watched, that was a qualifier match. Kane is now qualified.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's in the semifinals.
Nice. Congrats, Keen.
Congratulations.
It happened so quick. Yeah, so Jiraiya is playing random in the tour. Jiraiya is pretty good at random. Like, he plays all 3 races. Jiraiya is an old school 2 versus 2 player, and you have to play all 3 races to play 2 versus 2.
Right.
So he's pretty comfortable. He's sort of ignores most specific build orders, but he's got strong mechanics.
Yeah.
So, TV. Oh, okay.
TVT.
I thought it was TVT. So nice. Jiraiya is Protoss versus Whip's Terran. I played Whip on ladder the other day, but it was TVT, so it's hard to speculate. So I'm very interested to see his TVP. And you said he sort of likes to play aggressive, so those are the games I like to watch.
I'm definitely not expecting a 3-base 2-1.
Right, and Jiraiya likes to play aggressive in general as well, so...
Yeah, so it should be a scrappy, fun match.
Yeah, I predict that. I wonder if Jiraiya will do something super risky, like 12 next.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing random, right? So...
Right.
What's Terran's best play against random? They should just play safe, right?
I guess, although it's different in the tournament, I guess, but I like to respond versus random. I like to just like CC first, like 14 CC when I play Terran versus random. Or just safe, like factory build and don't scout.
Mm-hmm.
But I play kind of risky versus random.
Yeah, personally. I don't blame you.
There's 2 ways. You can play afraid, or like I doubled down basically. I'm like, okay, you're gonna play random, then I'm not gonna scout you. I'm still gonna force you to scout me because the random player doesn't want to scout you first.
Right. They don't want to give away their race.
They don't want to give away. So I just don't scout at all, and just keep building. It actually seems to work really well though. I seem to be the only person in foreign Brood War that isn't afraid of random.
That works out with you for Protoss?
Yeah.
Huh.
Sometimes I just 12 next. The only thing, I'll scout mid-map though, because some people get Terran and BBS, and some people get Protoss and mid-gate, so I scout mid.
That's interesting. Maybe I'll give it a try.
Yeah, it's not bad. So standard from Jiraiya, Cybernetics Core, another Pylon, probably no Zealot. Is he just sending out the scouting probe now? Yeah, it looks like. And I'm curious if Whip, well, he knows his race now, but I'm curious if he goes like 2-fact or if he just plays standard. Well, his factory's not done yet, though.
Try to turn the probe away, even though he could definitely get in. So he's not really that interested in seeing whether it's 2-fact or not.
Yeah, although there was a nice wall there from Terran where the probe would have to go around it and could still get shot.
Yeah.
Whereas the Marine could slide down the depot. So he might have seen that.
He is mining gas still, so it seems like it should be either 2-fact or maybe factory with the starport.
Mm-hmm. Probably 2-fact. Well, maybe not. Who knows? We'll just have to see.
But yeah, he's still building STVs, right? And you'd start the second factory earlier.
Yeah, you would.
So I'm thinking it's going to be starport.
I'm curious if Jiraiya goes Robo or Nexus. Oh, I guess he's only got 2 on gas. I wonder if he's aware of that.
Let's see what...
Starport with non-stop Marine production. Yeah, is this an SC2 game?
Yeah, we're gonna get the 8 Marine drop.
I like it.
I think it'll just be a shuttle full of speed vultures. That's definitely Whip's play style.
Right.
The Marines, I think he overdid it on Marines, like just because I don't
He
think
just wants to hold off the Dragoons. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, this is Jiraiya did take a Nexus, so he's got to be careful. I think he just expects the Terran to expand.
Yeah.
So hopefully he gets some kind of clear scout in. He really needs a robo because those vulture mines are going to be super frustrating.
Yeah, and he's going to need more Dragoons than this.
I think Whip's going to skip a tank altogether, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just going
to... He should buff. Oh, no. He
buffed the tank.
So he's going to make it look like he's pushing out. This is good. He kind of needs that tank to defend against 2 or 3 Dragoons anyway.
So
but he's going to make it... Yeah.
This kind of looks like an FD, but it's like 20 seconds late, and he's not actually pushing.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Nice. He gets a probe on the map. If he gets to go down the middle and go right to his base right now and see there's no expansion, at least he'll know it's probably a drop.
Yeah. Now that he actually is pushing, though, I don't really understand.
Right.
What
I guess it's to really
the point of the starport is.
Right. Well, now, maybe he can abuse. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna abuse the front of his base while dropping in his main. Oh, maybe not. Because he could siege up and like stand SCVs and be super annoying in the front, but also drop 4 vultures in the main. Then Protoss is actually screwed. Yeah, he's keeping all his army up there. That's smart. He's gonna be at both locations.
Yeah.
So really, really annoying to deal with.
Yeah, Jiraiya just got scared enough to sit back in his natural instead of fighting the Terran.
2 probes lost to that. Maybe 4 probes total, but now he's attacking the front.
Oh wow! Yeah, he pulled every goon.
Yeah.
Now
he can go clean it up at least. Is his observatory done?
He shouldn't lose this Nexus though.
I don't think he will.
Even without an observatory.
Yeah, he'll run out to this mine.
Yeah.
1 mine.
He even killed it in time.
Hit the tank. Kill the stupid tank. Well, whatever. To be honest, it's sort of even still. Like, I would say Jiraiya's even ahead, especially with that tank.
Oh, he got
kill.
the tank too, yeah.
His command center is only like, what, 90% done or just finished? Yeah.
Yeah, Jiraiya just has to, leave some goons in his main.
There is he needs to
put a scouting pile on.
Definitely not keep his army together, because now there's more. 1 more? Still annoying.
Annoying, but...
I mean, it's already paid for itself. It's gotten 4 probes. Nope, never mind. Got 3 probes.
3 probes.
Misclick. Could have had 4.
Yeah, I'd say it looks pretty even right now. Maybe slightly favored to Whip. Yeah, Jiraiya keeps doing... He's moving all of his goons together, though. I think he needs 3 in his main and the rest of his natural is the split that you want. 3 Dragoons, 2 shots of Vulture.
Yeah.
Pretty good break point.
So 4 fact follow-up. Very aggressive build from Whip.
Yeah, suits him.
Yeah, it seems like this is the most
this
fun
is the
way
kind
to
of
play
stuff
Terran.
this is the kind of stuff I expected.
Yeah, it's definitely the most fun way to play Terran.
Yeah, I wonder if Jiraiya knows him.
I don't think so.
Oh, nice. Good. Okay, so having all
down.
the goons in the main paid off for him here.
Shuts that down. Good job.
Yeah. What's Jiraiya's follow-up, though? He's not taking a 3rd. Does he have Arbiter Tech on the way?
I'm not sure. He might just be massing.
Just Gateway Man?
Yeah, he can play Gateway Man style.
Looks like it.
Yeah, he does. He sees all the factories, so and it's a bit late to take a 3rd based on what happened early game. So I think if he goes up to 8 gateways on 2 bases, it's actually not bad. With speed legs,
Stealth speed, yeah, and don't tech the arbiters or anything right away.
Yeah, and then you kill their first push, their main push, and then you just expand and tack off that,
Yeah, I like that play.
which I think is what his idea kind of is. He's gonna
Looks
look.
like Whip isn't building SCVs right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he saw on his screen that the dropship was going north. Pretty sure he saw that. Does he
Are there
still have?
goons in his main?
Yeah, I hope so. Okay, sort of.
3, but yeah, there's a lot of position.
It's bad that he doesn't put those pylons down and stuff. Okay.
Oh, there's 3 more goons. Okay.
There, he clicked the dropship this time. So he'll finally. I think he'll finally get rid of it.
Oh,
Oh no.
1 probe on this range. 2 actually.
Now I got
4.
3. Yeah. And he's got two
But
probes.
was
that
it
are
worth
stuck.
it? Yeah, he's gonna lose that dropship too. I don't
Yeah.
think that's worth it. Dropship to.
He's moving out now.
Tank for 5 probes.
Is he taking a third? Interesting. Very interesting play by Whip. Normally you just attack there, but
Does that make sense? I think so. He sees his opponent still on 2 base.
yeah, I think he's gonna attack and take a third, which is not bad. He just won't have the as fast reinforcements as he would have. Oh no. Okay, that wasn't as bad as it looked like. Yeah,
I like
guess
this. How he moved up and then just came back home.
Yeah.
With that dropship, he saw Jiraiya he's not doing like arbiter carrier tech or anything. He's just got gateways, right? And if he's just spending money on gateway units, he should hold this push easy, especially because he has the high ground. So there's really no point in pushing. He should just.
What is he doing? Oh, he's just luring him. Wow.
Yeah. Really.
He's just luring him.
Really,
He's like, come kill these tanks. Here's 5 tanks, not sieged.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's still going for it though.
He's playing really well.
It's actually not a bad idea from Jiraiya. It might not work out, but it's not a bad idea. Oh, it's actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
great.
it's an all-in though. Yeah, if he doesn't bust here, then he's absolutely dead. He just lost all his probes.
He's got to micro this. Yeah. Wow, what an interesting development. Base trade
But
with vultures.
you can't count Terran out yet. He's got SCVs on the ramp. If he gets 2 tanks out, sieges them on top.
Yeah. Well, he's got a shuttle though.
But he does have a shuttle. Still, a lot of vultures.
The one's coming back. He's repairing that one tank and it's living only because of the repair. Oh my god, bro! Kill one of them. Both live due to repair.
Yeah, all-in Terran is really hard. I wonder how many probes. Not many.
He's got that.
I think Whip is clearly ahead here.
Oh yeah.
He's not going to kill the CC either.
Yeah.
Whip's content to be on 1 base mining because Jiraiya has almost no probes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that push almost saved Jiraiya, but he just couldn't get up the range. Maybe some better target firing. He was hitting both.
Yeah, if he target fired, he would have killed both of those tanks. They were both on like 10 health repairing.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't see any way back.
No,
this
this is Whip's game to take.
Wow, those probes are actually trapped?
That's what I said. Yeah, earlier. That's what I'm saying. When
When
his shuttle came out, he should have saved them and then sent it down. Oh, he's gonna do it now.
Yeah, that's rough when 3 probes is like 20% of your economy.
Yeah, he's going to A-move Jiraiya now, I think.
Yeah. That's the play.
A-move Terran, man. Typical.
Yeah, brain dead factory, man.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I could press a button and this unit can shoot across the map, but I'll just not. Because my army's still so overpowered.
Yeah, Whip's unit movements were really good this game for sure though.
Oh yeah, for sure. And
Yeah,
that luring,
he paid in several different ways all throughout the game.
yeah.
The whole
GG.
drone line on that. Well, Jar's playing random, so anything could happen next.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to see a TVT and a ZVT. I've seen Jiraiya play pretty good ZVT.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems to like 3 hatch lurker openers versus team. At least that's what I saw him do against. I think it was against Red Duck.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see those games. Nice. See what race he gets. It is a 2-player map though, so Whip can scout him whenever he wants. Zerg.
Terran?
TVT.
Oh, this will be something. Yeah.
Well, it is a 2-player map. Jiraiya can 8 racks because he knows his opponent is Terran.
Yeah, Whip doesn't seem to be the kind of guy who would go CC first, though. That's what you're looking for with 8 racks, right? Punishing.
Generally, but you can still do damage without it. It depends if they scout it or not. Wow, Whip's at 1100 APM. That's quick.
Yeah, you know what my prediction is? I bet Whip's the kind of guy who goes 3-fact vulture.
Yeah.
Every game in TVT.
Yeah.
Or like mixes it up with 2-port rate sometimes maybe.
And micromanages every single shot that the vulture takes. Each one of them.
Yeah, while we're waiting for things to pick up here, you guys who are watching this, if you're enjoying what you see, you should consider donating to the Matcherino. That funds the prize pool, which is it's over $600 now for the event.
Get on Matcherino, guys. Get on there.
Yeah. Donate what you can. It's much appreciated. And then separately from that, we have there's a Patreon set up for Rose Gallery. That money doesn't go to the prize pool for this event. What it goes to is production. Like, we're gonna try and pay the casting and production team if we can, and kickstarting other events.
Yeah, so if you want to see Intrigue get paid for his casting, donate there. Which we all want to see. Obviously, in a fair and just world.
Feel free to join.
Jiraiya did a normal barracks timing, but he did it across in a weird spot at 3 o'clock. But it will serve to confuse Whip a little bit and maybe make him overproduce Marine, something. We'll see.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, he doesn't even make a single Marine.
Just gonna
I love it, dude. I love it. That's great. Yeah, so his factory is down way earlier, and Whip is on the defensive and scared. No factory, SCV's running around.
Yeah, he's building a second Marine.
Beautiful mind games. Yeah, his factory's like 30 seconds later. Wow, maybe not 30, but it's later. He's still looking for it. Let's see if he made a 3rd Marine. Do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Wow, this works so well.
He's gonna cancel out bunker. That's great. That's great. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. So Whip's gonna think that he's like doing something stupid.
Meanwhile, he just got 2 factories. Oh no, he doesn't. He's going for command center. Nice. I really like this play out of Jiraiya. Oh, but he's going 2 factory in response. If Jiraiya reads this right, it's actually not a big deal, and his barracks will be there at a pretty good time. But Whip's going to scout everything that's actually going on right now. Sees the command center. He's going to see the factory completed.
Yeah, no Marine.
Hopefully Jiraiya... Okay, he's on two on gas I like. He can throw down 2 quick factories, and it's a perfect response to this two factory. I just hope Jiraiya sees it in time. Well, he's going to send his Marines across the map. Which,
I like that play.
Not a bad idea. I mean, he's got to do something with them.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just going to start attacking now.
Yeah, they quickly become useless if you don't do anything with them now.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully Jiraiya has enough to defend. You might need to SCV pull or something. It's not good to move out, but at least he can sort of see this. No. Dude.
Oh, that was rough for Jiraiya, taking so much damage. Great. Good micro by Whip, focusing down the injured Vulture. Pretty solid micro from both players right here.
Oh, he can win that. No, just fight it, dude.
Yeah,
now he lost it. If he just attacked.
Yeah, barely. It definitely makes sense to target the Marines there, though. Their DPS is pretty similar.
Does Jiraiya have the second factory completed? I hope it's completed.
I hope so. Oh, almost.
This is not the worst then.
Yeah, but
Goliaths are going to be coming. Repair.
Maybe
nice. He's shooting the SCVs.
Yeah, but I think this is a blunder by Whip. I mean,
a little bit, but Goliath, like, what's Jiraiya going to do next to stop Goliath? That's the only issue. I don't think he has an armory of his own or a tank on the way.
Yeah, he'd have to get a tank out.
Oh, he will. He will, just in time, maybe. He's got to give up on this command center for a bit. Oh, man. Shooting all the wrong ones.
Yeah, damn. Just like the anti-focus fire.
And I think Goliaths are the next units down.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think he can save the command center. He'll have his Goliaths will be out in time.
His Goliaths are coming. I mean, all things considered, this is still fairly even. But he's letting him snipe these SCVs. That's not good. You got to send them all home and just wait until your Goliaths are out, then resume.
Right. Yeah, I mean, his CC is still done before Whips, so he shouldn't be too worried right now. He just has to.
He's got to produce SCVs. And...
Oh.
No, this is fine. Oh, 2 more though. Fuck, he's always gonna be 2 ahead. Producing Marine.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Wow, even on the ground they rip through the command center that quick, huh? He's got to lift and just attack with everything there. I don't know why he's not lifting his command center.
Yeah, I wanted to see him take advantage of the 4v4.
Speechless. Right. With the 2 vultures on the side as well.
Right, yeah, exactly. And the SCVs count for something. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Is this barely going to work out?
If he repairs that vulture, that Goliath, he's fine.
Yeah, who's ahead? I feel like if Whip was constantly making SCVs, he's in the lead now.
I don't think he was, but he is still in the lead. He's got his 3rd factory and the starport going down. He's got... Yeah, he's definitely in the lead now. Damn. Yeah, starport and 3 fact. Well, starting his 3rd fact.
Seems like we're going to see dropships soon.
Which is not a bad play. It's kind of weird. Glass versus glass and go dropships, but YOLO. He's adding
that's his style.
Yeah, 2 factory add-ons.
We've seen it. He makes it work. So
Jiraiya has the gas, so he's going for upgrades, which is whatever. A lot of times in TVT, you don't really get upgrades till you have your 3rd gas, but...
Right, and I remember hearing from someone that made sense to me, there's no reason to start +1 in TVT unless you have a path to start +2 on time.
Yeah, exactly. +1 armor can be nice, though. Early.
Situationally, yeah, I don't know.
especially with these Goliaths.
Would
But
it be done
yeah,
in time for it to make a difference? Like, what are the chances +1 is done before tanks are the dominant force in your game?
well, tanks too. It's good. +1 armor is nice on tanks. But yeah, I get what you're saying. It's not absolutely necessary, but it's not the worst idea ever.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the thing that I see it as being most impactful for is against rates.
Yeah. Ooh, he's getting rates and cloak versus Goliaths. Odd.
Oh, interesting.
But
I don't know.
acceptable. Odd, but acceptable.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, hopefully Jiraiya does get a academy soon, though. Because this actually will be very frustrating.
Oh, he has to rebuild his barracks. Jiraiya does not, so that's a small advantage.
Oh, he's making a dropship, I think. Falling right into Whip's trap again. 2 cloaked wraiths will actually be pretty annoying to deal with, but won't do the most damage either.
Yeah, there's no detection at all.
Oh,
no,
he's just
no
going
evade.
now. Does Jiraiya have tanks yet?
Hopefully,
Dropship.
Jiraiya's not going to see the armor either. His SCV's going the other way around.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a good
He
situation.
could walk out of it. Oh, and
And
you
he's
know what's
setting-
perfect about this? Yeah, all the Goliaths are going to come back up to the main, and then he's going to get contained.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is rough. He's missing a couple units, and he can't fight that.
Oh. Siege advantage, though. Can shoot
Yeah,
all the way to
sure. Yeah,
the
so
Whip's
Whip can't push in, but I mean, still, he's contained now, right? He should
Yeah.
be.
How? Would these guys have cloak for 2 hours? Poor Goliaths, man.
Yeah, it's a good thing it takes about 1 hour to kill an SCV, so it's not that.
I don't know, he got like 6 already. Between the
How many kills do we
two.
have?
4 and...
3,
Yeah, so
7,
8. 8 now.
9.
9. Nice.
Two, get one. There's another one in the natural, I think.
Yeah, I was hearing very distant pew pew.
Drive +1 attack is done.
Nice.
Does Whip have any?
All we
Yes,
needed.
No.
Fucking race, dude. Oh, but he got a successful drop off, and I don't even think. Well, yeah, he got quite a few SCVs before Whip realized.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
I'm a complete noob at TBT, but I do like the 4 Goliath drops. That's
Yeah, they're
that's
great.
something I love.
Gets a tank as well. Almost snags an SCV. Another one.
Oh, hiding in command center, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, if you're contained, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, when you're behind, just go for it. Just go for it.
Yeah, Jiraiya hasn't started his +2 attack yet, though. He doesn't have a science facility. So
Yeah, he probably won't for a
that-
really long time.
Yeah, his +1 was so far ahead of Whips, but it's not going to matter that much at this rate.
Nice, another dropship going out. That's good. Hopefully he can get a little bit of damage. Hopefully he can bust out soon as well.
Yeah, is Whip working on +1?
Whip's on a 3rd. Probably by now. Yeah. Still making cloaked wraiths. Which doesn't seem like a big deal, but it's actually costing him a decent amount of gas where Jiraiya might have a window here to push out.
Yeah, they're quite expensive.
Let's see if he can get a little bit done with this. It'd be nice if he could get to his 3rd as well. Oh, pick them up, fly away from the siege tanks. Never mind, wraiths.
You got 5 SCVs. I mean, that's probably not worth it.
No,
but
not really.
It's not nothing.
It's not nothing. Whip feels very comfortable containing him here and not. Oh no.
Wow, nice save. Quick reaction time from Jiraiya.
Yeah, he thinks there's no 3rd, but there is a secret ghost 3rd. All those wraiths are there though.
He's not going to save it after all.
I think he just has to move out past this. It's his only chance. It's gonna be difficult though. We'll sending another dropship right in his sight.
Yeah. Whip's just he likes making some of everything and just he's using his units well.
Oh, no speed on the vultures. Hopefully they go to his third anyway, just to see that he has it.
Where are the Goliaths?
I don't know. Chilling. He was laying mines, I think. I mean, that delays a few more tanks for a minute. Can he kill that one? Nope. Super frustrating. TVT, yeah. TVT's a very frustrating matchup to play.
For sure.
But when you're tank contained by like twice as many tanks,
I think he just scanned. Was that Jiraiya's vision?
I didn't see what. Either way, there's like 12 tanks holding in his 6. And he's waiting for a scan to see the mines again. I think it's his own scan because he was clearing mines.
Hidden base.
Is he?
Good vultures. Yeah. Yeah, he saw it. His vultures whips third.
Worst looking. Oh, nice.
They're kind of right in the.
I mean, Jiraiya's ahead in supply.
Yeah.
Which doesn't mean that much in a TVT necessarily when the situation looks like this, especially.
Yeah,
he's gonna try.
I think this contain is worth more than the 10.
Oh, he's going for it. Oh no, he's not. What? He's half going for it. Dropship's late.
Yeah, TVT is definitely not a matchup where you can do a push halfway. You really gotta commit.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting out though. Two more dropships.
Just barely. Oh, more tanks. I think Jiraiya got it though.
Yeah, Jiraiya breaks out, but
forward.
Let's see if that's valuable or not.
He took a second there to shoot the dropships.
Yeah.
Yeah, that almost cost him.
But Whip's going up to his 4th base, and he's extremely loaded, and now the populations have evened out. 3 factories still making dropships.
Whip doesn't have much gas, but he's got a huge mineral bank.
Jiraiya has like 3 more factories than him, though. Ooh. How does this? Doing work. Uh-oh.
Where did all these tanks come from?
I have no idea. Oh, they're the ones that went to his 4th. I think he's only making tanks. Ooh. This guy's actually really good timing from him. It's a really good timing for a drop. Oh, I guess the siege tanks just came out, but...
Yeah, unlucky.
I think he saved 1 unit. Where's he going to drop it? Oh, if he aims the SCVs.
Yeah, there's
he got quite a few.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, Jiraiya's still up in supply.
Whip has a ton of money.
Yeah.
Jiraiya has to double expand here really quickly.
Definitely. He's going to mine out his main and natural soon.
But if he moves over to the left side and denies that 4th base, if he walks through these Goliaths.
That's an excellent catch for Jiraiya. That might be exactly what he needs to get back to.
Whatever. So he's denying that. If he can take his 3rd at the same time, then he's actually in a good position. He really needs to like throw down 2 command centers though.
For sure.
Like really bad. But actually, is he gonna try and finish it though? Ooh. So he's trying to deny that. I think the dropship's gonna get by. Yeah, dude. Jiraiya's in a decent spot here. He's
it's really a fragile lead though.
Yeah, extremely.
Oh my god.
Good mind.
Yeah.
Oh, and he got a tank at home. Shoot that dropship, dude.
No
Just kill it for
+2.
once. Kill it for once.
No
bro.
+2 for either player.
He's going for so he's gonna
GG.
What? Odd time. He could have just
he
denied.
Yeah.
He could have killed those tanks and gone into the 3rd there.
Yeah, he could have.
Hmm.
He didn't need to GG there, I don't think.
No, definitely not.
I don't even think he was that far behind, if at all. But I guess he felt the pressure of mining out and didn't realize that his opponent was really close to mining out as well. All right, sounds like we're going to take a 5-minute break, so we will.
Let's take a nice little 5-minute break.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
Hope you're having a good time. So if we're looking at these, the bracket right now, we have 3 of our 4 qualifiers already decided, right? Yeah. So
True. I didn't even
yeah,
realize.
Keen, Whip, and Cheese King are all in. All that's left is for them to fight for who gets the seed. But we don't know who the 4th qualifier is yet, and that's going to be. We have Nesh versus Ninjube right now, TVT, so that's probably going to take a while. Winner of that versus Raz, and then the winner of that is the 4th qualifier. So we have quite a ways to go.
Basically, we'll know by
that side of the
tomorrow.
bracket. Yeah. So I'm going to read off the list of people who have already qualified. So we have people that won their bracket get to choose who's in their group for the group stage. And those people are Crossy, Dragon, and Models are the 3 that won their groups so far. And then for the rest, we have Striker, Red Duck, Boa, Hawk, myself, Gypsy, Hit 'em Up, Tai 2, Jaeyoon, and Keen, Whip, and Cheese King today.
Wow. So one more person qualifies out of Raz and whoever wins Ninjube versus Nesh.
Yeah. Yeah, my personal opinion, I think it'll probably be Raz. Let's lay out some odds. I think like 60% Raz, 30% Nesh, 10% Ninjube.
Interesting. I have no idea, so I'll just go with yours. Hopefully we can watch these Keen versus Whip games and then hop into the winner of that versus I already forget. Raz versus Raz. Actually, Raz played really well, didn't he? We saw Raz versus Just, and he played really well. So he seems to be like,
yeah, he's solid
on a confidence streak, which is important in a tournament. So yeah, I'm interested to see his next games. Where's Keen just faking AFK? He does this all the time. Yeah, thank God we didn't cast that TVT. Dude, 1 TVT is enough for me to cast in a day.
Yeah, I don't think we need any more of those.
But if it happens, it happens. No. Whip, your game could not have. Jiraiya had that game, dude. That bums me out.
Yeah, we could have gone to game 3 there easily.
He actually did, because he could have walked into his 3rd there with about 3 Goliaths left and just really annoyed it and got all the SCVs. And production was only 3 factories from his opponent, and he had a lot of army at home.
Was it really only 3?
Well, he just had a 4th.
Wow. Yeah, I think.
But he wouldn't be able to produce shit out of those with no gas. Very interesting. So now we're going to cast the first ZVT of the day. Well, was there another ZVT? No. I thought maybe Jiraiya got it once. Just because I wanted to see it.
No, it looks like it's the first ZVT.
Yeah, the most classic StarCraft matchup. Yellow versus Boxer, Keen versus Whip. Let's see. What the hell? My chair just broke.
That's unfortunate. I heard that.
Oh, well.
All right. Well, in the top right, we've got DM Keen.
Yeah.
And in the bottom right, we have his teammate, actually, DM Whip.
Oh, they know each other. So they know what's going on.
Yeah. I think that's got to give Keen the edge, right? Because, like,
if he actually knows how he plays, well,
yeah, those aggressive plays. I mean, if you know that they play like that, it's
right.
If you're blindsided, but like if you match Tai 2 on a barcode,
Right.
It's like you're almost surely gonna die.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. So is Whip that aggressive of a player where it's always that way?
I don't think I've ever seen him do any build where he's not like in your face before.
Right. I mean, from what we
Like,
did
6
see today,
minutes.
it was pretty aggressive. 2 facts,
Yeah.
BBT, and Starport first. So it looks like Keen might go for 12 hatch, which is standard. Sorry, I thought we were against Protoss for a sec. For whatever reason.
Yeah, he might 12 hatch, you know.
Okay, decent scout timing for Whip. I like to send it out a little sooner, just so you're not forced to put a depot and make Marines if you don't scout them first.
Yeah, he's not going to scout first anyway, it looks like, so.
Yeah, but there is a timing where you can send out your scout.
Right. Yeah, it's like 11 and a half
second
supply, right?
base. Yeah. So comfortable pool timing from Keen, and his drone scouting in the correct direction, so he's going to see Whip at the bottom right and see exactly what he's up to, which is just a barracks. Oh, he's scouting with another SCV. Okay, then whatever. So he will know quick what's up. Still forced to make a Marine in a depot, though.
It's not very common, is it? Double scouting?
I don't think so, but you can. Especially if you're afraid of like some kind of early Ling aggression or something, it's good to scout in the right direction so you see the Lings pass you if that were to be the case. So it's not bad. It's cautious play, it's good. And he sees what's up and he can put down a command center of his own.
Cool.
So yeah, very straightforward out of both players so far. Nice layer timing from Keen.
Yeah. I'm honestly, I figured Whip to be more of a, like a 1-1-1 or, you know, like some kind of factory opener.
2 racks before command center.
Yeah, something crazy. But this looks pretty standard. It looks like it's going to do 2x Academy, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, get gas now and a depot. Could be worth it for some Zergs when they do 2 hatch layer like this. They do a little speed link timing because they can.
Mm-hmm.
I always think it's cool to see and a good idea because it can work really well, especially if the Terran's being even the least bit greedy and either halts Marine production for even a bit or doesn't put a bunker, which I don't think he did either. So
For sure.
like imagine 8 speedlings run by. I mean, he has the SCV scouting, but in like 20 seconds or something, if he queues up speedlings, it could be a really good attack.
Yeah, I think it's diminished a little bit by the fact that he went for a second barrack so fast. He should have an extra Marine or 2 for that.
Yeah, but still, yeah.
Yeah, he's got 7 out already, so I think he doesn't need a bunker.
If Keen actually committed to speedlings, he definitely would, though.
Yeah, that's fair. This scout was alive a long time.
Yeah. Well, he sees that speed's down. Hopefully he catches that SCV. For his sake. He sees the Marine count, so he knows it's 2 barracks. Sneaking a third.
He's taking a third quick, yeah.
He's really got to capture this SCV, though. He's not microing it. The more vision he can deny, the better.
Well, he hasn't even hit it once, and he's got speed.
Yeah.
That's a mistake.
And I don't think Whip saw the Spire the first time around. Obviously, he assumed it's a Spire, but he never actually saw it.
Mm-hmm.
So just to deny that possibility...
yeah, good kind of going down. I wonder where those Marines are going.
I think just to put pressure to force him to...
Yeah, he hooked left for a bit is what I was
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe map hack. Okay, he's gonna walk.
One sunken's not enough for this.
No, not really.
Especially if it's not done. I think this is it.
It could be. It's gonna do a lot of damage. If these 6 mutas get microed the best you've ever seen in the world, then it might be fine. No, maybe not. Not without any backup.
Yeah. 2X Academy, good build, right?
Yep. It's funny with Terran you can just 1A, 2A, but Zerg you actually have to have a build planned out.
Well, let's see what King can do in game number 2.
Wow, Nesh and Ninjib's still playing.
Yeah, well, so hopefully, I mean, we might finish this series before they even finish theirs. And
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. And then
Raz versus the winner.
Exactly, that's what I want. That is what I want. Thank God we're not casting that, dude. Actually, it'd probably be fun, late game TVT.
Yeah, I want to see some battle cruisers, you know?
TVZ on Eclipse. I wonder, does T normally go mech on this map? It seems like a good Goliath map.
I'm not sure. Yeah, so what about it do you think makes Goliaths good?
The 3 bases being close together. Like going Marine Medic. I don't know. What are you really going to do? There's no like spread out bases. So you can't really like drop around. You can't attack different areas. It's one big area.
Okay.
So the lack of surface area.
Gotcha.
And they can just lurker ramp like almost every base on this map.
Yeah.
But we'll see what he opens with. Maybe 2-port Wraith.
All right.
And maybe Keen cheeses. Maybe King goes 9 full speed. Sort of the dream to see that right now.
Yeah, you really don't want to let Terran just get away with whatever they're trying to do, right?
Exactly. Just end the game now. But no, it seems like they're both going for pretty standard builds again. Keen made an Overlord.
Yeah, I expect to see 12 hatch again. And
yeah.
Who knows what we'll see from Whip?
Yeah, who knows? Maybe 14 CC? No,
Barracks come down.
Yeah. So exact same builds out of both players thus far.
Can you make a link type wall at that natural? I think you can, right?
You can,
so
yeah.
14 CC could work.
Mm-hmm. I think you can wall it with just a barracks and a command center if you wanted to. God tier play, dude. God tier Terran.
Yeah.
Command center as part of the wall is the best thing. Is that a later gas than last game? I guess I didn't see the exact timing.
I think it's the same. It's the same supply.
Okay. So yeah, Terran doesn't feel threatened, so he feels free to send his SCV down.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Keen is just thinking, well, if I had just built that sunken 5 seconds earlier,
yeah,
things would have been okay. So he's just going to do his thing build.
I think he typed something, didn't he? I thought I saw him type something, but I might have looked away to eat mango slices. But I thought he said something about like he didn't see the
in the lobby.
Somewhere, yeah, or in the next, in the lobby of this game. That's what happened. Well, he was being greedy. I wonder if he'll sneak it. Like, honestly, Keen had a really nice...
Did you start learning the natural or something?
I think so.
Yeah, he did. Okay.
He had such a solid build that game, like perfect timings for everything except the sunken. But he took his third at a nice time. He put the Spire down at a perfect time.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of unfortunate. But that's also just exactly how StarCraft works.
See, Keen's going straight across the map with his first 6 links this time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
I
he
like
can put
that.
some pressure on. I think Whip's doing the same build, isn't he? 2-Axe Academy? Or
Like, it's funny that Whip said he's being greedy because Whip's being greedy without putting a bunker down. But
Yeah,
it's
he
fine.
does
Like,
have a
obviously he can
speedy
defend
pull.
it, but if those turn
Yeah,
to speedlings and
there's
there's like
certainly
4
potential
more,
here. Yeah, that's not a tight wall. SCV's coming just on time.
yeah. But just being there, his presence being there, forcing him not to mine and stuff is all worth it.
Yep.
He's going +1 first. Oh, if only speed was done for Keen, man.
Yeah, even getting an SCV there, though, is for free.
Yeah, oh, yeah, it's great.
Good stuff. Engineering based on for Whip, right?
Yeah.
That's +1.
What?
Okay, so we're just hearing that Neshpur's Ninjube was in game 1 for a very long time and ended in a draw.
Dude, we gotta cast that game. Let's leave this right now and cast that.
I mean, if you want to be here for the next 6 hours, yeah.
We
sure.
should cast it on timed 16 though. I need to see what ended up in a draw.
Yeah, I mean, but if any matchup, it's gonna happen in TVT.
Yeah, exactly. So he got speedlings this time and he has a couple more, but
That's pretty insane.
it's not gonna. No, he doesn't have a couple more. My bad. My bad, man. So he's gonna poke around, see what's up, try and snag an SCV if he can. But Whip is everywhere, man. With that 1100 APM. So exact same out of both players. Let's see if 2 sunkens this time. See, if your goal in StarCraft is to never make the same mistake twice, you become a good player really quick.
Oh, a free Marine.
Free Marine-ish? Yeah. Dude, that's the Keen I know. So this already looks a lot better for him.
Oh, for sure.
And he has the Terran not actually contained, but contained in terms of vision.
Yeah.
So he knows he's not moving across the map, which definitely helps him a lot with this game
He
than
has
last.
2 creep colonies at the ready. No, that's a little bit of an overreaction, right? I mean, it wasn't 2-Axe Academy this time.
Yeah. Well, he didn't know for sure, right? But yeah. But still, I always rather see it there than lose to a group of Marines.
For sure. Yeah, it's better to be overcautious than dead.
I'm finally starting to apply that to PvZ as well.
Yeah, add the second cannon.
Yeah. So a lot of this is just simply dependent on both players' micro here. If he can whittle this army down, Keen, then he's in a great spot. He already has his 3rd base up. He can just kind of macro safely, but he has to be extremely alert of Whip's presence on the map and where his army is going. But he's got quite a few mutas. Looking nice. Snipe a couple SCVs, maybe not.
One more than he needs to one-shot SCVs, so it's a good number.
I would just go for some SCVs there. There's only 2 turrets. Oh, he scans the 3rd, so he's aware.
Yeah, he sees it's completed, so he knows that it was early.
If he had about 12 lings right now, he could own the crap out of this army. Well, he still does anyway. He takes out 1 medic and a Marine.
Yeah, he still has those 6 lings from before, right? If you lose some.
He does, but 12 would be a nice number right now. Go snipe the medic. Close.
Good micro from Keen.
Yeah, and he's just only
Hasn't lost a muta yet.
I think he's going for a very heavy muta play.
Yeah, we see he's got his third gas, not mine.
He's going
though, so
super heavy muta play. I kind of like this, to be honest.
Yeah, but with Whips +1 just finishing now, that makes it significantly riskier.
Sure, but hopefully Keen's +1 is almost done as well. Very nice there. He got like 3 or 4 Marines for nothing. Just can't lose. Yeah, he can't.
Yeah, really.
If he loses any mutas to these rally points, that's a real big setback. But
yeah, 2 starports coming up.
I still think 1 group of Lings or something would be nice in this battle. Not just
Definitely. Oh,
the rallies, dude.
2 mutas for free. That's a big deal at this point. Yeah.
I wonder if he's gonna try and
yeah, as there's no lurkers, right? Yeah, so he's relying on just the mutas and the Sunkens to defend, and he doesn't have any Sunkens at his third.
Well, it seems like he's kind of committed to going down here anyway, so if he attacks into those Sunkens, Keen's actually fine. Yeah, Keen's got this.
Yeah, he should be able to like this.
I think. Yeah, for sure.
Is it +1 armor on the mutas one? +1 attack, okay.
So this is nice, plus those other Marines are going to stim to his third and try and get all the drones.
Which they might well do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to get
I got a few.
3.
Not too big of a deal. That's all of his units. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
He's producing out of 4 barracks, but he only has 1 group of Marines now.
Going up to 6 now. Science vessels are going to be out soon, though, so Keen's window to get damage done with these mutas is closing.
So, I still think Whip is in a position where he should put up more turrets. I think when you see 2 groups of muta and you don't put any more anti-air, it's a little bit risky, but we'll see. Mm-hmm. Maybe Keen doesn't hit the main, but he easily could like destroy the main right now. So it's definitely worth exploring for him. Hopefully he does. Like, the whole point of this many mutalisks is to be everywhere.
Yeah, 15 or so mutas out.
There we go. That's good. As long as he puts a little bit of pressure, kind of sees what's going on. He
nice
can probably...
shot. I think he could stand to be a little more aggressive right now, right?
Yeah. I think he flies... If he flies along the top into the main, like that's
yeah, kill like SCVs that are making depots in the top. Stuff like that.
Yeah, but he's still in a pretty good position.
Yeah, he doesn't have long before it radiates out and 2 vessels are done. So,
right, but I think he might go
20
Guardians.
seconds. You think so?
I think so. With that quick hive and no other tech, really.
Yeah, there's no hydrogen yet.
Oh, is he gonna go Ultralist?
2 evolution chamber. Yeah, I think that's what it is, right?
Interesting. It's a lot of meters for that.
That first Evo chamber was relatively quick.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, it all depends on these fights, but I wonder what are the vessels at enough energy yet?
It should be, yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, there's the Ultra Cavern. Yeah, vessels have 80 energy.
I mean, he has about what 20 meters or something.
Yeah. So the thing is, he has enough mutas that he can just like overpower the Terran army pretty much.
Yeah, he's got to make like 3 overlords though if he actually wants to make ultras. Yeah, he could overpower the Terran army for now, actually, especially once Adrenal Glands is done for the Zerglings.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't get irradiated before the fight, I think he should be okay.
Terran's trying to take a third. I like that. Put down a few more barracks. That's good. What is Terran Marines 2-1 yet? 1-1, so almost 2-1, I think.
They've been 1-1 for a while, yeah, so 2-1 should be close to done. And what about, does Keen have an armor upgrade yet? Yeah, he does. Okay.
Yeah, and they'll be 2-1 in a couple minutes. Oh, he's trying to snipe a vessel. I like that. I really, really like that. It didn't work, but it almost did. Didn't work, but it almost did. These ultras better pop though, because Whip.
Yeah, they should be out on time, but they won't have any upgrades yet, right? It takes longer to finish the armor upgrade than it does for the ultras to hatch. So.
Yeah.
And I think we have 6 irradiates right now, maybe 7.
Well, they better. The mutas are scary too, right? Like, he's got to engage all at once.
Yeah, it's like the mutas relate to the fight. Oh, he demakes just an ultra. Is that an accident or PM? Who knows?
Definitely an accident. Huh.
Damn, that was a
That went
nice
different than
timing.
I
His
expected, but
2-1 finished right before that fight, and Keen did not have his armor on his Ultralisks yet. His Ultras
yeah.
just finished their armor upgrade now. So that was like the best window for that fight that Whip could have possibly gotten.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, and now
Now they're both
now
on
there's
three
really no
bases.
chance for Keen, right?
Technically, not really.
Yeah, I think there's no defilers, so there's no opportunity.
I always find
to
this such a risky build. I know like some pros pull it off, but I think it's a very difficult build to execute properly. As
the one
Zerg.
that Keen's doing, yeah,
Yeah,
going
you
straight
have
into
to use-
Ultras with no lurkers.
you have to get a lot done with the Mutos, and you didn't really, unfortunately.
Yeah, the first time he cleaned up with Army, he didn't use his supply advantage there to do any like harassment really. I mean, he like flew in and hit the turret a couple times and left, but he could have
Right.
done so much more.
Yeah, it's on you to do that as a Zerg once you take that position. But
Mhm.
all good,
Yeah.
GG. And
Well
it looks
played.
like Whip advances to the next round.
Yeah, it seems like Whip's in the finals.
So Neshdev and Ninja are still playing?
They're still in game. Well, their second take of game 1, I think.
Or they redo it. That makes sense. Jesus, dude.
Yeah, if there's a draw, they have to, right? I mean, like,
Yeah,
what
no,
else?
that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh wait, we're watching the remake of their game 1. Oh my god!
they played. They're playing their game 1 right now, I think.
I think we're hosting it. Yeah, we're doing game 1 part 2.
Oh, they waited for us.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the only game. This is what's holding up the rest of the bracket. Good old TBT. How long is that? How long is that first game?
Like 2 hours?
It has to be at least an hour. If it was a draw, I imagine the map was mined out.
Yeah, I think like hour and a
And
half.
if the map's mined out on Polypoid, then it's got 16 bases.
I can't believe it went to a draw, man. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Well, I, for one, am extremely excited to cast this game.
Oh, yeah. It should be interesting.
A rematch of a draw TVT.
Yeah, I definitely want to take a quick look at the replay afterwards, too.
I pray to God they both BBS. It's like second bracket, isn't it? Yeah, it was the second bracket of the tournament, round 2 of the tournament.
Yeah. This is Nujib's first series of the tournament, and Nesh's second. So,
and they're redoing their first game.
Yeah, yeah.
And Whip's already at the final bracket.
We're a little bit more than 2 hours in. So,
oh my god, dude. So basically, we're following one of these players around for a really long time.
Oh yeah.
So we have Nesh as Terran. In the bottom left is the red Terran.
Top right as the blue Terran, we have Ninjube.
I always like the name Ninjube, even though it just sounds like noob. Is it like supposed to be a ninja at the noob?
The way he capitalizes the O, like it's supposed to be Ninja Ob or something? I don't know. So cross spawns.
Yeah, I was about to say cross spawns. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to short of TVTs. That would be unfulfilling. Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much about. I've played Ninja in PvT a few times, but I've never seen his TVT. Nesh's PvT, I know he plays typically very defensive, standard macro style.
Okay.
So
that's one of those.
Yeah, if they're both if they both play that way, that kind of explains the last game a little bit. And it looks like they're both. I mean, they're not even.
They're not even trying to end the game yet.
Yeah, there's no forward 8 racks or anything. Nothing. No like CC first. Nothing crazy. They're just playing like safe standard.
Cross Scout. Nesh read this game like a book.
Yeah, he had to turn on the map packs because he's not going to last another 3 hours.
I think with the delay on stream, I think it just hit us saying cross spawns. So he went. Yeah, so factory first for both. I'm curious if they both remove workers from gas. Nesh has, and Ninjube has as well. So here we go. A couple of command centers for the boys.
Yeah, yeah. So this is, they're both very passive players.
Let's probably, legitimately, the only fun I ever have in TVT is trying to kill a Marine with an SCV.
And you can definitely make it work out.
You can, 100%. If you click it enough and get all the shots on. But that's the only fun part. Once that part of the game's over, I'm just like, ugh. Might as well 2-point raid.
I kind of like the, you do like 3-fact vulture on one base, and you just try and kill them.
The 2 versus 2 build, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's strong. And people don't expect it. I feel like people don't really expect a lot of well, I guess I don't play that much TVT, but it seems almost no one goes 2-fact, let alone 3-fact.
Interesting though that Ninja built 4 Marines.
Yeah,
That's pretty. Isn't the common numbers 2, right?
Oh, never mind.
Or even 1. Right?
Yeah, I was gonna say if he made 2 vultures, there's a timing where you go with 4 Marines and 2 vultures, but it seems he avoided doing that as well. And Nesh is opting for a bunker, so he ain't moving out anytime soon.
Yeah, so look at how insanely safe both of these players play. They have no reason to think that aggression is coming. One of them built a bunker, the other built 4 Marines. I mean, that explains the game 1 draw. I think. Yeah. So we're really in for the long haul here.
I'm already thinking of excuses I can make to leave for a bit. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll have to get a 3rd caster in here.
Yeah, we actually need. Actually, funny enough, Gypsy was thinking about being the 3rd caster today, but he stayed up all night playing Monster Rancher. That's all he does these days. Three factories after Command Center, though, so this is actually pretty aggressive from Ninja. He's still on 1 factory down here and a starport. But there could be I guess that's why he made the bunker, so that no nonsense could happen while he goes for a starport. But still, Ninja could pull something off with these 3 factories. It's super quick. I think he cut SCVs to do it.
Yeah, it looks like he's not building SCVs right now, yeah. 3-fact vulture, yeah.
When you do this,
I mean, this is...
you have to aggressively supply depot.
Oh, yeah, vultures build so quick to supply heat. It's crazy.
But he's going for this little timing. He's not going to do anything.
Oh, tank, bunker, and a full wall. That's... He's definitely going to shut it down. But that's not the only thing that this build does, right? So if you get 10 vultures out and you have mines...
Yeah.
You can lay so many mines that your opponent just can't. You can contain them without even having any units there because they can't get their tanks out for a very long time.
Yeah, you can put so many mines that it goes to a draw.
Yeah, and that's just trying to sneak some vultures out.
Yeah, but I think he's
with 3 vultures at a time on the rally. I don't think there's much opportunity for it to get damage done.
Yeah, he's not going to do anything. He should hunt those down, though. Ninjube should hunt them down with his main fleet.
Yeah, he has.
He's got nothing to drop.
He's got
Oh
nothing
my
else
god,
going
when
on.
dropped into cloak wraiths. See,
Wow.
those 4 vultures were for his drop, so he should just keep following them. Well, they got away somehow.
He's trying to go lay mines.
He's more interested in the mines, but he's,
yeah, I think that's a mistake.
yeah, if
the
you
mines can wait. The barracks scouted that there's a starport with a control tower, right? But did he see?
I don't think he saw the dropship.
Did he see the dropship? But even if he didn't, like, there's no wraith or anything.
This drop really should not be happening. He has so much map control. Oh, he's got 2 tanks
Looks like he's
waiting.
gonna shut it down anyway.
Sort of waiting.
Unless.
I think there's something on the ramp and they just can't get down. I don't think it's
coincidental.
Yeah, he still has no clue. It flew in his base too.
Wow. Alright, looks like Nesh can actually get a lot of damage done here.
Yeah, probably 8 SCVs or so.
4, 5, 6. 6 SCVs and he gets out. Gets 3 of his vultures out. That's pretty good stuff. Definitely the dropship paid for itself already.
3 factories still. What's that? 3 o'clock. Is that a base or like just some mines? Oh no, he started command center.
Looks like, yeah, he's starting command center.
Does Ninjube have an army or any anti-air?
He just has vultures and, you know, 4 tanks.
Oh, there, he's got an army. So hopefully he makes a couple of
lives
just to deny that dropship in the future, but...
Yeah. I wonder
pretty
who's
even
ahead on
so
SCVs. So the command centers were about the same. We saw some go down to the vulture drop, but when we looked at the bases there, it didn't look like Nesh actually had that many SCVs. Got some
every single time I've glanced at the population so far this game, except now, it's been the exact same.
Yeah.
Literally every time. Oh, now he's killing vultures for no reason.
Okay, definitely a clear work account for Nesh now.
Yeah, it looks like. I think Ninjube neglected to keep building SCVs after a couple points.
Am I crazy? Does Nesh's natural look like really undersaturated for 9 minutes with that fast a CC?
Ninjube?
Nesh. He took no damage, but he has like, I don't know, less than 10 SCVs. Like, how many SCVs are on minerals?
Ninjube doesn't have much either. Yeah, he probably cut SCVs a bunch. He's got quite a few though. It looks like he has double the SCV count, no? Which means Ninjube has a big army right now. If that's
now, how do you feel about this expansion? I mean,
not having gas, you mean?
Yeah, not having gas, only having 6 mineral patches. It just...
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna take a third and a fourth at almost the same time, it's not that bad. But if you're just like sitting on 3 bases now, it's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, I like Ninjube's expansion better. But I guess he's more comfortable with taking that farther expansion since he has more map control.
Right. Nice, building a little wall. I wonder if Nesh kept up anything with that starport? Like, wasn't he getting cloaked wraiths?
I think he just built wraiths. He just built like 2 wraiths with no cloak.
Okay.
Yeah, the control tower was just for the dropship.
At one point, he was researching cloak, though.
Oh, was he?
Or maybe he only did it because the barracks was there, and then he...
Yeah, might have been.
Oh, okay. He did have cloak. Interesting. So he's just doing a 1 of everything. It's the old Terran 1-1-1-1-1-1.
Yeah. Nesh floating a lot of money.
Yeah, Ninjube has a lot of vision. When these vultures run around, because he has mines almost everywhere, he sees where they go.
Yeah. So, I mean, Nesh doesn't have a third gas, and Ninjube does. So, I think... Even though Ninjube lost a bunch of SCVs early, the strength of their armies is going to be fairly similar.
Yeah. It'll be one of those prime examples of a game that shows that SCV count isn't that important. Worker count in general. Obviously,
It's
it is.
not everything.
It's important, but it's not like that important. See, even now. Nice, not bad. I still wish he'd make like 1 or 2 Goliaths this whole game, but
Yeah,
take what
for
we can
sure.
get. He can crush this little vulture army and deny that 4th. That group of vultures is still the same ones from the beginning. That's great. Nice micro getting up the ramp and getting to the higher ground.
Does Nesh doesn't even have mines yet? He doesn't have mines research.
I think
just
he
did.
just finished, yeah. Ninja can probably gear up to take the bottom right, but looking like a fairly even game, even though Nesh is going for a faster 4th. Although he's quite ahead in supply now. Maybe it's a game that shows that SCVs do mean everything.
Yeah, I just wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to be able to get anything done with this higher supply when he has, not that
5th
high
too.
tank count.
He's taking a 5th as well. This is Nesh setting up for late game TBT really nicely, actually. Spreading out, taking a 4th and a 5th at the same time. Hopefully putting down like 9 more factories. So Ninja feels pressure to move out now because he sees all these command centers floating around. And hopefully, yeah, just scan there, get rid of them all. The best thing, but
Only 2 tanks here.
Plows through.
He would be able to get up this ramp if he commits to it.
If he micros, yeah. But he's given Nesh a lot of time to reinforce. Yeah, too much time.
He was slow to get up that ramp.
Yeah, he could have got up right along the right side and siege within range of the command center and still held a really firm siege line.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate for him.
Yeah. Does that player have upgrades yet? I think Nesh has +1. Yeah, Nesh is +1 stun, so it looks like he's ahead on upgrades too. Yeah, so it looks like Nesh is taking a pretty commanding lead now, especially with that failed push. He should be miles ahead.
This is when you send vultures. Never mind. I was going to say send vultures to that base, but he's got it defended as well.
Yeah, I mean, look at the supply lead, 40 supply lead. It looks like there's hardly any opportunity for Ninju here.
Not a lot. Not a lot he can do. He's going to try and pressure maybe 6 o'clock again, but I don't think he'll have any luck if he does. His army's just kind of sitting in the middle. Oh! Yeah, Nesh should feel super comfortable just kind of sitting at home right now. He doesn't have to move out. He doesn't have to get anything done because Ninjube is sort of on almost, you could almost say 2 less bases because he has a certain mind.
I mean, if you're ahead in TVT, the worst thing you can do is try to do something, right?
Right.
Just slowly grow your territory. Move your siege line up a little bit, and that's it.
Wow, Nash just going for it and doing a really good job. He has a lot more siege tanks. Oh. Yeah, those are just going to get obliterated. He's got a drop coming in.
2 dropships coming in, but look at all these alive.
Yeah.
Easily wiped.
Damn,
I wouldn't be
good.
shocked if Ninju just GG'd here. He's been down 2 bases for.
Yeah, he might not be
while.
aware that he's so far behind, but
yeah, I mean, you can make anything happen in the TVT, right? Because you can grind out the game forever.
Yeah, anyone who's watched our Toast stream knows.
Right.
But he's attacking from basically all angles at this point. So Ninja really his army's run a bit too thin to defend all these separate angles. Well, he does have mines though.
Nice mines. Yeah, great mines.
Oh.
He needs like 5 more engagements like that to have a chance of getting back into this stuff. Yeah, it's just Nesh just
so
has
much
too much
production.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's gonna easily take control of those high grounds.
starting to look like a PVT. Nice.
And
Well, GG.
All 17 minutes.
Nice, thank God. Yeah, Nesh was like, fuck that. I'm taking 5 bases and A moving.
All right, game 2 on Eclipse. That seems like less potential to go super long, right? It's a smaller map, less bases.
Probably. Yeah, Eclipse TVT. I want to see some Wraith battles. That's what I want to see. Yeah.
Nesh won game 1. Just waiting for our players to join.
Maybe a proxy ARAX would be nice.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like it's either of their style.
Very, very true. Do you think they do it in a best of 91?
Maybe once. No, I mean, when I played Nesh and PVT a couple of weeks ago, we played like 5 games, and every single game he was doing like nothing aggressive. He wasn't on my side of the map at all for the first 10 minutes.
Right. It's hard to play a series that way because if you're predictable, that's the worst thing you could be in this game.
Yeah,
I think. But it is good for practice.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, if your opponent isn't comfortable enough exploiting the thing that he knows you're doing, then it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like a real practice partner, you mean?
Yeah, well, no, what I more mean
Like,
is like there's a lot of players who can play one style
right.
and they're good at that one style, and you can predictably counter them and they know that you're countering them, but uh in order for you to adjust to that counter, you'd have to play something you're uncomfortable with, and that might end up worse, even though you're
I see.
right. You know what I'm saying?
But I think a lot of people don't adjust that and just stick with what they're doing.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. So that's how like being predictable sometimes ends up not really mattering that much.
Right. Kind of.
I agree for sure. At the top level, like no pro gamer is going to let you go unpunished for playing the same style every game.
Right. Do you think
in a
Ninjib's
series, but
washing his hands under hot water, warming up?
I mean, I would hope that they're both sufficiently warmed up after
After a 2 hour
like
PvP?
almost 2 hours of playing, right? Maybe he's just like unconscious right now.
Maybe he's never playing Terran again.
Rethinking his decision to play Brood War at all.
Yeah, he's just like crazy checks his friends list and he's just in a StarCraft 2 ranked game. I would love to see like the last 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, well, I want to see like at what point did they realize it was a tie, and how long did they sit there waiting until they decided that they needed to call it a draw?
Yeah, it's really pretty hard to hit a draw in this game.
It's never happened to me.
Yeah, I think it only happened to me once.
Actually,
we
I think it did happen to me once, but it was in a free for all, so I don't know if it counts.
Yeah,
I think that game was 4 hours long.
it kind of counts. Oh, you thought we were playing one game? Oh my god, dude. Poor guy. Longest TVT of his life. Do a remake of it, thinking it's the best of one.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's insane.
thinking it's the best of one from the start, and then remaking it, thinking he has to play 2 games, and then realizing the whole thing's a best of 3.
Oh boy.
Poor guy. Well, maybe he'll BBS.
Or we'll see a heroic comeback. You never know.
Yeah, hard to say. This map, if they're going to cheese it all, this is the map to do it on, though.
What would you go for?
Just 8 racks in the back of their base.
Oh,
So,
like in the other player's main?
Yeah. Top left in both accounts.
Yeah, I could definitely see that working out.
Then you build one bunker right under your barracks, out of vision, and then you build the one in vision.
Perfect.
Wins every game.
If I'm going to make a prediction, it's going to be that they're going to do exactly the same build as this last game.
Yeah, Nesh's depot is really far behind. Always. Oh, 10, 10, 10.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure he has
Never
a plan out of this, though. A nice quick factory. But for what reason?
Yeah, I'm not well versed in TVT enough to know what you would do this build for.
Well, it gets your factory nice and early.
Yeah, what would you want to do with that? Just like go into
He might do like a
2-fact? Or?
Yeah, no, but it could be, but could also just do like 4 Marines, 2 Vulture push. Something that
Okay,
sort of
that
just
makes
messes
sense.
a quick little timing on the opponent. So not a bad idea at all. I am also interested to see exactly what he utilizes it for, though. Yes, he's already mining gas, and Ninjube hasn't started yet. He's about to start. Back.
50 gas behind. Yeah.
And plus the barracks. Yeah. So economically a little bit behind, but gets all his tech up way quicker.
Right. Yeah,
still...
yeah, we see
he's one on gas now.
2 SCVs for that, right? That's what it looks like.
Yeah, basically. But Ninjube, if he's hawk-eyed...
If he's paying close enough attention, you should know that factory's too early for it to be anything else, right?
Oh!
Damn.
My favorite thing to see. Almost.
Well, if he's doing an early push, that Marine at 5 health makes a difference.
Yeah, very valuable. Although, Ninjube last game made 4 Marines off the bat, so I can only imagine what he makes now when he sees something semi-aggressive.
If he picked up on it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, he didn't.
Which he might not have, yeah.
Yeah, he lifted off, so I think it's going to be 4 Marine Vulture.
Let's see. Yeah, Vultures.
Into Starport. Hell yeah,
nice.
dude. So, a lot of aggression.
Quick pressure followed up by Wraiths.
He's still triggered by that very first long TVT. Yeah, so Ninjube actually didn't see those 2 Marines sitting there. Hopefully sees that. He had a sort of glimpse of it, depending on how alert he is. And the other Marine. Two Vultures, though, are coming, so they're going to deny this expansion for a really long time. Oh, never mind, 1 Vulture. Well, they're not going to deny anything. Well, they'll deny it, but they're not going to like do much damage.
Yeah. Do you think it was a mistake to push in with those 2 Marines before the third?
Yeah,
Marine
he
and the
should have
Vulture
just waited
caught up?
for everything for the vulture. Like that would have he would have gotten his main if he waited for everything altogether. Shoot that Marine.
Now
Man.
with these SCVs preparing, yeah, there's no chance.
2 vultures though, so he can still cause a little bit of frustration. Oh, maybe
out
a
of
lot.
position.
Yeah, a lot of frustration. Second one's out. Never mind.
Yeah, it looks like all he's managing to do is delay this command center, though. There's no.
Yeah. Which honestly isn't that bad.
Yeah. So then the real question is, how much damage is this Wraith follow-up going to do, right?
Yeah. And is he?
Because Nesh cut SCVs for this.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't think he's making SCVs really. He's just rallying units, and still not collecting any more gas either. So it's very aggressive. And Ninjube has 2 factories, so the Wraith's going to be slightly annoying, but he's going to break out of this containment and then just send his army across to Nesh's base. So this might have worked out not the way he was expecting. I don't know how he can expect to do that much pressure off 1 factory, but here we are. So this Wraith, pretty annoying, but not that annoying. It's 1 Wraith. I mean, it will be 2, but by that point he'll have Goliaths. Hopefully. Oh, no armory. Well, he needs to sneak an eBay somewhere then. I don't know why he's sending vultures home to deal with the Wraith. He realized that wasn't the best idea, and he, oh, dude, you know, he's got to sneak an eBay somewhere, man. Oh well. Even cancel that 2nd factory, or 3rd factory rather. He's way ahead.
He's pulling all the SCVs.
Yeah, he's doing a good job dealing with it, but
it's going to be a while before that first Goliath is out.
Yep. Hey, he's doing a good job of dodging the Wraith. At least buying as much time as he can.
Yeah, I think he's only lost 2 SCVs so far.
Is that an eBay now? Like, so late.
Yeah. At this point, maybe
I think it'll be. I think it's more for cloak than actual defense, I guess. So 2 facts at the Nesh. This is very all-in-ish at this point.
Yeah. What's his follow-up? I mean,
he just wants to like do enough economic damage with Wraiths that he just A moves with vultures or something. But once Goliaths are out, like the vultures are pretty useless.
The Wraiths force Goliaths, and then you're counting yourself, right?
Kinda, yeah, exactly. Did he get 1 Wraith?
No, he didn't kill any.
Okay.
Looks like 11 kills total for the Wraiths.
Yeah.
But with no 2nd CC.
It's on the way, but very, very late.
Yeah, I mean, you still even
He's gonna kill the barrack, though. So 3 raids. Is he still making raids? And Cloak, yeah. Cloak's not gonna do much with the if he has a turret up at each mineral line, which he should. Yeah. Weird spot for it, but whatever. At least it's there. Did he throw down an academy before the barracks died? That would be the best. No, he just remade a barracks.
I don't think he did.
Yeah. Unfortunate. If you see Wraiths, just always put down an academy in TVT. Because Cloak's so nice that almost every Terran gets it. Half Wraith, half DT. So, what's he getting? Okay, I thought that was... Yeah, he's maintaining his map control. It's pretty nice on Ninjube's part. Net's just sort of stuck in his base for probably a while now, especially if Ninjube makes some siege tanks. I mean, he can just take a third pretty comfortably right now, send 2 SCVs, make a turret. He's patiently staying on 3 factories.
These Wraiths just aren't able to find any damage, so.
Not really, but we're gonna get that SCV. Nice. I don't think you repaired any of them.
Oh, the turret's too far back and he doesn't have
Yeah, that's what I'm
scanners.
saying. It's not the greatest positioning for a turret, but this is where you send all your SCVs to gas and lure them. Oh, they're on hold position now. Yeah, that's uncomfortable. You definitely want it in your mineral line so that it defends that more than anything.
A second turret that's also out of range. This is not what he wants to see.
Yeah. Or like I said, a scanner is always nice in this situation too.
Right.
Not only do you get to scan the
missile.
invisible wraiths, you get to see your opponent's whole base.
Yeah. Good skill to have, right?
Good skill to have, man. It costs 50 minerals and 50 gas, and you can see everything you want. So I think he's finally preparing to take his third, and maybe also either defend it or contain his opponent. Oh, he's dropping one vulture there.
This dropship gets scouted.
I think he dropped something there to deny this in the field. Oh, he didn't. Now he will.
Cancel the CC?
Worth.
I don't know about that.
No, worth it for Nej.
Oh yeah, definitely worth it for Nesh. I don't understand why he canceled the CC.
He's got to put some more factories down now as well as taking that third. Man, Goliaths are such a good unit. Okay, he does have a couple. I was going to say, like, this guy's made so much air stuff. Just make a couple Goliaths.
Yeah, at what point do you think range is worth it?
The second you see a starport.
Yeah?
That's what I do.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. That's what I figured.
The amount of things it saves, like, it makes Wraiths literally unusable, and
Oh, yeah.
dropship much more risky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ninja floating a lot of gas for 2 base, but I mean, I guess it's better than being gas starved.
I suppose. I don't understand why he canceled his third CC when the SCV died, and
Never remade it.
Yeah, there's no reason for that. I don't get it. He might. I mean, he's probably just fatigued. I would be.
Yeah, man, I can't imagine playing a draw TVT in a qualifier bracket.
Yeah, on the biggest map in the map pool.
Man, just click the dropship. Stresses me out seeing all these dropships fly around with Goliaths. It actually stresses me out. I hate it. It's not stress. It's the purest form of anxiety. And now they're just returning home.
You can't keep getting away with this.
Dude, I need that third base. I need to see a third command center to go down. I don't even care where it goes. Just there we go. Thank you.
All right, but
A nice little counterattack coming down here, though.
Yeah,
If
you might be able to get up again after this.
Kill all these tanks and deny the third.
Nice.
This is a good. If Ninja is anything like Jiraiya, he'll GG right now.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Definitely gonna slow down the third. Kill a lot of SCVs.
Yeah, mine's actually got the SCVs. Very nice. Do we have scan yet? We must. Oh, bye-bye tank. 1 Vulture, 1 Goliath. Strongest combo in the game. Kind of like Ultra Devour.
Yeah,
This one Wraith, dude, this one Wraith is doing so much damage. Or at least just being so annoying.
Yeah, this scanner's out too. Oh, it turns
It's
out that
doing a lot
dropship
of-
is gonna die.
Finally. Dude, that Wraith did a lot of psychological damage. That's what it did.
Yeah.
Like, one unit denied his third for, like, so long. Like, I think his command center was originally made at, like, 10-minute mark. And now it's 14. All good, though. Still, well, actually, I was going to say still maintaining a lead, but barely. He really does actually need that third. Like, it's pretty vital. Even though I know his minerals are at 1,000, his gas is at 1,000.
I would like to see us scan the Wraith. That's what I would like to see.
Yeah, did this guy, like, upgrade everything in the book to make it last forever?
Yeah, he got Wraith energy. Oh, we got 10 SUVs. Man, yeah, these guys are definitely... Whoever wins, I don't think they're going to have a good time in the rest of the bracket just because they've had to play for so long.
Well, this is live, right?
Yeah, it's live.
Okay.
Live games can still bug out, though. That might be what's happening.
No, they can't.
Yeah, no, you can desync from live games.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this looks... Okay, I didn't know live game could bug. No, it's definitely... Something's off. Yeah, something's very off.
Yeah, 10 SUVs is a bit much.
No, thanks for sitting at that ramp.
And the fact that he's still mining from that base.
No, it's broken. So, what do we do?
He hasn't looked at the CC. Is it broken?
Yeah, dude, neither of them... Dude, he's mining from his third to his main.
They're both mining. Okay.
And they're not moving army or doing anything. They're literally nothing. Both of them stopped doing anything.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought...
Packers to make. Yeah, alright.
Yeah, no, it's definitely... For a second, I thought Father hopped in for one of them.
Alright, well...
I don't know, I'm not...
I'm not sure what we do here. I think, you know, what we should do is go back and look at that... I guess we don't have the replay, do we? Of that hour-long draw. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know what we do in this scenario.
Nothing for us to do but wait, I think.
I guess, but... Well, okay. I know what we can do. Based on the things happening in this broken game, we can sort of ascertain what really is happening in reality. So, Ninja's minerals are way up. Meaning he probably actually mined a lot more. But it sort of looks like Nesh took a fourth, probably, in reality.
I mean, so when the game breaks...
Yeah, but it is a display of... it doesn't display the resources correctly?
So I think what happens is you as the observer just like miss one command. And then everything else from there is like the player's actual inputs, but they're not selecting the right thing.
Right. It's really strange. Well, to me it looks like Ninjub's ahead.
Okay. I'd love for you to explain why you think that.
Lots of tanks at his natural.
All right, well, I'd say let's take a look at the bracket, but this is all that's going on in the bracket.
Right. That's true. Nothing has changed in the bracket because this is round 2 and everyone else is at the finals.
This is it.
Yeah. Well, at least... Oh, no, this isn't. I was going to say at least this is their third game, but it's not. It's the second.
It's not. Yeah, if Nesh doesn't win this, there's another one.
I mean, technically it's their third game because they did an hour-and-a-half long draw TVT. Wait, can we watch that?
We don't have the replay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was my first suggestion.
Yeah, we definitely need to just see the last 15 minutes in at times 8 speed. Well, I guess we can watch my games versus Jaeyoon. I'm just kidding.
What, the ones you played yesterday?
I'm just kidding.
How did you feel in those games?
No,
Jaeyoon
I'm just
really
messing around. I'm just trying to tilt Jaeyoon. Um,
no, but seriously, like Jaeyoon's playing a much more aggressive style lately.
well, I don't think it's lately. I think it's literally because he told me for 45 minutes before we even played, he was telling me how he had to go.
Oh, definitely, yeah. So that's a factor, but like that notwithstanding, he is playing more aggressively recently as well.
Okay, I didn't know. I haven't played him in a little bit.
Yeah,
Those
like I
games were
played some
fun.
practice games with him a week ago, and he did like Suhatch Muda one game.
Okay,
Yeah,
Stretch Muta
he's
pretty
doing
strong,
yeah.
man. Every like 2400 Zerg I play on ladder does 2 hatch Muta. I don't know if it's because they want to troll me or because they actually do it, but either way, they fucking nail it.
Yeah,
But no, those were good games. Once he did one super aggressive build, I knew that's all he was gonna do.
right.
But they were good games. First one caught me off guard as hell, though. Had no idea. It's really hard to scout Zerg when they have speedlings,
For sure.
but I got to start just sending a probe on the map. I think in general, that's a good rule in any matchup, in any game in StarCraft, is to hide a scouting worker. It feels like a wasted worker, but at least for me it does, but it's so valuable.
Yeah, I all right, looks like we're gonna head to a break until they finish that game, I guess. So
Yeah, we'll figure out
see
what's
you
going on in
soon,
this game,
hopefully.
and then we'll be back.
Welcome back, guys. Looks like Nesh managed to win that last game. We have no idea how. but that
It
means that he advances.
almost sounds like he's a huge underdog when you say that. No idea how that guy won.
That's not. I meant we literally could not see what was happening. But yeah, so now we're gonna have Nesh versus Raz, which I'm excited for because that should be a good matchup. I think it's should be pretty close.
I'm actually excited for this. PVT, Raz played so solidly earlier, and Nesh, well, we only really saw him do TVTs, which I discount for
Yeah,
but it
and
should be. I feel like it'll be exciting.
Raz got a nice 2-hour break.
Yeah, 2 hours to warm up and watch Nesh's replays. Also, everyone in chat, check out the Matcherino, but also, equally as important, put your favorite DoorDash recommendations in chat. Nesh needs water after a draw TVT.
Yeah, you think you might be a little bit tired or something? As for DoorDash recommendations, though, I don't know. I think Chipotle is where it's at.
Yeah, Chipotle's not bad. Hot enough though. You know when you have too much of something, then you need a break.
I kind of don't actually.
True.
Like
Good.
before I started working from home, I was getting Chipotle 3 times a week reliably, and I was not sick of it.
Okay, fair enough. Dude, I never knew until today that you could desync or whatever, have a bugged live game. I've never seen that.
Yeah, no, it's happened in ASL before, but they have 2 observers. They have 2 observers for every game.
Interesting.
It definitely happens if I mean, this usually doesn't occur, but like if one of the players saves the game, like to do save state something,
I've seen
then
that. Yeah.
that causes a desync every time.
Right.
But other than that, I don't know what triggers it.
Maybe StarCraft itself got sick of TVT.
Yeah. So what are your predictions for this match?
I was trying to think of the best brand of root beer for my order. What is the best brand of root beer though?
Barks.
It's a little bit different in the States because in Canada we have A&W root beer. A&W root beer is the best. We have mugs as well, but A&W is the best. Huh. What are my predictions? It really depends on the game, but I do think we'll see a lot of aggressive Protoss play to a defensive Terran play, which is always the most fun thing to watch.
Yeah, that's sort of what I'm expecting as well.
So yeah, a lot of early game aggression and early game battles.
Yeah, Raz likes to mix it up for sure. And Nesh, not as much.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see it if the players are ever ready. Just kidding.
All right, looks like we're finally getting into it.
Don't blame the players, blame the game.
So this is the last qualifier match. Well, it's not the last match of the day, but it is the match that determines who gets the last spot in the event.
Yeah. I didn't think of it that way. It's extra stressful for these players.
Yeah, and it's a pretty even match too, so I'd say 60-40 Raz. That's my prediction.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I want to see some super aggressive cheese out of the Protoss. Damn, dude, every time I see a flashy Nexus, I just get jealous. So much nicer.
I'll sell you my account for $500.
Blizzard could probably actually afford some developers if they sold this kind of stuff.
I heard that they actually completely dismantled the classic teams, games team.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so it's not looking great on that front, but
it happened a little while ago too. It's not. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they just didn't publicly announce it, really.
Yeah, they just waited till someone found out.
Yeah.
So I like this the supply depot area for the Terran. He'll put his barracks to the left of it. He'll have a semi wall for if zealots do come this way. Oh, I guess he'll go under it. He might. Is he gonna full wall? Anyway, either way, I like it. It's safe, smart, reliable.
Raz is an aggressive player, so good to be safe.
Yeah, exactly. Skill, honor, hard work.
The Protoss motto. Oh yeah, they're both on GTB.
Yeah,
which I think is Raz made that claim, right?
It was same with Keen and who was it earlier?
Whip.
Keen and Whip play on the same team. So these players knowing each other's play style and how they approach each matchup, especially if they've played like multiple games before, sorta can have it can be a positive thing or it can actually be a negative thing because the mind games sort of fuck yourself over. Like you're testing too hard that they'll play a specific way and then they don't. But you've committed in your head mentally that you're against something that isn't even there. I find that happens a lot.
Yeah, that's fair.
Especially if you don't get like all the great scouts off, you're sort of playing against what you picture them doing instead of what they're actually doing.
Yeah, in a tournament they're gonna play differently than they did in practice, probably.
Hopefully. Some players do not. Zero SCVs on gas. Don't know if that's on purpose. But yeah, the Zealot's basically rendered useless against this wall.
Not
so
free, I guess.
I do like it.
Huh.
It might be that new Flash build.
I don't know what you're referring to.
I wasn't being sarcastic. I don't think it actually is though. But I do think he takes all SCVs off gas for a bit.
To do what?
You sort of choose based on what the opponent's doing, and you either put a command center down or do an aggressive push.
Huh.
So for Marine,
looks like we're seeing Nexus off 2 goons in the Zealot. Is there a second goon?
Is his SCV hiding in his base or outside his base? Oh, it's in his base. Wow.
Sneaky.
So if this isn't Siege, it doesn't make sense to do, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's just playing super cautious. You hardly ever see Siege expand anymore, honestly.
I think it's solid. I think a lot of
it's solid, but I mean, it's not. You can be greedier than that and be pretty safe.
Yeah.
So most Terrans usually opt to do that instead.
So he sees one gate still. Robo. He saw it, I'm pretty sure. If he checks his base on his screen again, he'll see it, so it's fine. Losing an SCV as natural, don't know how exactly, but...
So Raz hasn't seen that CC, so he can't confirm that it's not a 2-fact.
Yeah, so for him, the wisest thing would be to throw down 2 gateways.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be fact CC fact. So there's still potential for a pretty strong 3-tank push.
I'd like to see a 3rd gateway, which it looks like. Yeah, nice. So 3 gate obs. on 2 base versus 2 fact on 2 base.
Yeah.
It's a
So
nice way to
now,
start.
5:30 is the time that a 2-fact usually pushes out. So
Dude, I
like
don't get
that.
how he went mines first, and the Protoss isn't containing him. Like, just hold his ramp. A Terran should not be able to do this. Wow, I don't like that from Terran at all. Because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
You need Siege to push the Dragoons.
Yeah, now, I
But
mean, even
the
though he
other-
got down his ramp, he's still paying the price for it. He's taking damage that he doesn't need to take.
Yeah.
And,
No.
I mean,
Oh, nice.
he built a second factory, and for what?
Yeah.
There's no push now.
Yeah, that's a weird bit. If you're going to do that, you have to bunker. You can't go mines and then come down your ramp. Because most Protoss would hold the ramp. Or assume it's drops and go home, I guess, but... Because if you don't see Siege, it is pretty odd. But it looks like he might... If that mine hits, yeah, he'll defend this. But at what cost? Yeah. And now Raz knows he can take a third.
Follow-up. I mean, it depends on how clean Raz's execution was on his macro behind that, but he should be ahead.
Turret ring. It's a big investment for Nesh. Like, he won't be moving out anytime soon.
Yeah, where is Siege?
So Raz
You
can
can
actually
get
Raz can take a third and fourth base right now if he's keen on this.
Wow, he's really taking a lot of damage from these mines, though.
Yeah. But he can actually go sneak a fourth. He probably doesn't realize it, and that's fine. But yeah, he just spent so much money on turrets and units that he... I don't know.
Yep.
Although, he does have a robotic support base, so he might invest in a Reaver, and it won't.
Then the turrets will come
do
and play.
any damage, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a space that is natural that's not really guarded,
Yeah.
but...
I'm expecting a third CC to come down for Nesh pretty soon.
Yeah, sort of his best option, I guess. Might need a third and fourth factory first, though, because he doesn't really know what the Protoss is up to, and Protoss can easily contain you on 2 factories. Yeah, this is surprising, but I guess it's a good time for it. But once that Reaver's in the shuttle and comes up here, it's kind of scary. Oh, he's moving out. I thought he was taking a third. He's going for a time.
Me too. This seems questionable. I mean, like, so if Raz was like cutting Dragoons because felt that he was, or they wanted to be greedy, then I guess this would make sense. But there was no indication that he's doing that.
Yeah.
And with a Reaver coming out, he should have enough to hold this just fine.
SCVs are pretty crazy units, though.
Nah,
Never mind. Not that crazy.
Yeah, the mines didn't get set up, and the tanks didn't get set up in the mines in time. There's maybe potential for something to happen there, but he did not make it work.
Unfortunate timing, but you got.
Yeah, I wonder why he did. Like, did he feel like he was that behind that he needed to do that?
In that situation as well, you could. He had his speed vultures on the map. He could use those to kind of whip around and see what the Protoss is actually up to, and then decide if he wants to engage or not. But instead, he just kind of went. He just moved down the map. Unfortunately.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a third commencement behind this. He's building more factories, but he doesn't have a push.
Right.
For a long time because he lost all his tanks. He only saved one.
He's sort of delaying himself. Protoss here, just kind of happy to stay on what he's on.
Yeah, this is great for Protoss. I'd be feeling like, how could I possibly lose this game if I'm in Raz's position right now?
Yeah. Just going to take another expansion and tech up the Arbiters.
I mean, I wouldn't even take another base until I have Arbiter tech out at this point, if Terran's not building a third CC.
Against, the strongest thing you can do against this is take a fourth and go Storm. And then hold, where his Dragoons are at the top, you hold that in, a semicircle and have Templar there, and the Terran can never leave.
That makes sense. Final
good,
Thirsty
yeah.
coming up.
Wow. Is he flying with speed? I missed that.
Yeah.
So he lost the shuttle?
Yeah. So this wasn't a great drop. I mean, 7 SCVs, but he loses the Reaver in the shuttle.
But I think he's low SCVs
But
as is.
yeah, it does. When you're this far ahead, it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah,
Any trade is a good trade.
Makes a pretty big difference.
Awful.
Like, watch Nesh's income at the top right. It's very slow. His SCVs just got back, so in a second it should be like what it actually is. It's super slow, man. Like, you're... Yeah.
Yeah, 72 supply. He's got like 8 tanks, 8 vultures or something. 16.
And Protoss just wants
40
to contain it.
SCVs, maybe? Maybe? Probably not even.
Oh, he didn't take a fourth. I thought he took a fourth. Awkward.
Yeah, it seems like he was going to. He built the pylons there, but he just never took it. I guess because he didn't see a command center.
Is that its first armory?
Didn't need to be greedy.
Oh, it's not his first armory. I was concerned. Your 2 base upgrades should be really quick if you're just 2 base.
Raz's supply is lower than I feel like it should be. There must have been a lapse in probe production.
Possibly. He's like 20 supply up though at least, so that's not bad.
Right, but he could easily be above 150 right now with the build he did.
Understandable.
Yeah, it seems like he didn't make that many probes. He cut probes somewhere.
Yeah, I think so.
Whether intentionally or not.
I don't think it's intentional, but I do recommend this to so many people. Like, it's not that. It's more important to focus on army and stuff at specific points in the game.
Yeah, for sure. Macro's not always the most important.
Ooh, if he brought those zealots up, it could have been better. So that's a good. That's actually a really good engagement for Nesh.
Yeah, that might be his ticket back
a little bit. He can go land his third now. And be a little bit happy, comfortable on 3 bases. If he's starting his 1-2 right now, I mean, I guess that's good. Oh, he's not. How is
no,
plus
it's
1?
still +1.
It's a little bit late.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit.
Usually 2-1 would be finished by now, but especially on 2 bases.
He has a gas base up now, though.
Yeah, so that's helpful.
And look at the supplies. I mean, Raz he didn't make that many probes. He should have had more probes.
Yeah, but it's not so bad. It would be bad if the Terran had like perfect macro, but since he got some SCVs and killed some early on, like he killed SCVs at the start with his Dragoons,
yeah,
and then the Terran sent like 6 SCVs with his tanks when they attacked. So so much time where he wasn't mining or lost SCVs.
Yep.
That he can sort of cut all the corners he wants to
yeah. This is anyone's game at the moment though, and it should have been Raz's game.
That's true.
What happened in the first 6 minutes,
it's very true.
He had a huge lead, and now it's just he let it get away from him.
Like to see Ness just take the mineral only 4th right now, because why not?
He built 3 armories.
Did he? 4 armories.
He's going 4 armories. Yeah, 4 armories. Is this a battle crazy transition? 33?
I don't know. But with the 4 armories, I lost all hope.
I mean, I can't. I feel bad being like tough on Ness for making mistakes after he had to play an hour and a half TBT.
Yeah.
Followed by 2 more TBTs.
You're right. I'd probably make 8 armories if I had to do that. No, I wonder if it's like nerves or if he's just like moving around so quickly on his screen that he's just like thinking of things he has to do and not really double checking. Because that can happen as well. He's got a dropship going down on the Protoss base. His observer technically scouted it, but he wasn't there to see it. So
Yeah.
it's a
It
surprise for him. It's
Where are
actually
the
going to do a
probes?
decent amount of damage because he's going to get some probes with this. Go,
And
go, go!
every probe's significant because I think Raz has 50. He should have 65 or so. He's got 50.
Yeah, drop 2 vultures here, 2 in the main. Well, actually, whatever, it doesn't matter. Nice. Gets 2. Probably getting a couple in the main. He's got to hunt them down.
Oh, if that mine goes off.
Ah,
Close.
good try, good try.
Yeah, good stuff. Denied mining, got some probes. That's just playing well. I mean, I think he's doing what he had to do to get back in the game.
Yeah, exactly. The dropship was a great idea.
Yeah, dropship, and he's just slowly moving to take his bases.
Yeah. Raz reaching out and taking his 5th. It's a good idea as well. And Nesh taking his 4th. Like I said, that's great. He can transfer those SCVs soon. And both players, yeah, like you said, it's still sort of up in the air, anyone's game. A lot depends on how, like, when they do have a big engagement, how that goes.
For sure.
Or if this Protoss does recall, how easily it's cleaned up. But he does have a lot of turret.
Who was he playing? Quark played a PVT yesterday. I forget who he was playing, but he just, like, didn't do anything all game and then recalled and won immediately with his bases on the ramp. Recall is nuts.
It can be. I mean, I don't know. Every time I recall, it's 1,000 mines.
Well, I think Nesh has no line with his main right
He
now.
doesn't. Just a quick side note, I've been watching Snow stream a bit, and for the last few weeks he's just been doing like super troll builds, so it's extremely funny to tune into. But last night I tuned in and he was doing it PvT, and he just had like almost 2 hotkeys of arbiters attacking an army of tanks. It was like at least like 16 arbiters just killing tanks.
Oh man.
And it's crazy, he trolls like people that are like 2200-2300. Like, it's, I don't know, it's nuts.
Yeah, just
But
goes
anyway,
to show.
the Vulture's running in, getting a lot more probes. It's great timing off from Nesh right there. Gets like 5-6 probes, kills some of those zealots. Really nice. Although Raz seems to have quite a bit of money saved up.
Yeah, and he's maxed.
And he's maxed, so
it's a little bit less impactful now.
Still makes a difference though, and it's, you know what? At this point in the game too, it's hard, or at least it takes time to like look around and realize if you need more or less probes, because there's always like that balance.
Yeah, it's easy to have the wrong number, too many.
Yeah, so this might actually make him overproduce, which it looks like it is. He's building out of every nexus.
Yep.
So it's actually not bad.
Yeah, and the other thing is, if Terran just like sits for a long time, just using vultures to harass, to slow the game down a bit, what they can do is they're just replacing that vulture supply with tank supply over time, and then you come out with this like 30 tank push.
Did he sneak a command center at 3 o'clock?
He's
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's like one of the last places to look.
Yeah, most likely. It's not a bad idea. And then
Sniping these Templars, great too.
That's
He got
great.
3. Didn't even lose all the vultures yet.
those mines
stuff.
actually might be damaged. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of damage. Yeah, Nesh is doing a great job right now.
Yeah, evening up the game, getting his supply, getting to max himself. He's probably has 2-1 upgrades by now. Yeah. So, and he's
I love this
little
drop.
dropship win.
This drop is great.
Very annoying for the Protoss.
Yeah, Protoss fully walled off their front, so he can't even get in here with the goons.
Going to the natural with the... Oh, he sees it coming, though. Denies that, but he gets some mines down, so it's still worthwhile.
Yeah, but I mean, look, now they're both maxed. So Nesh bought enough time to max out, and he's going to have 3-2 soon.
Absolutely. Yeah, Terran army gets really scary right about now. The worst thing that can happen is your 1 or 2 or 3 arbiters get EMP'd, and then and then the Terran just A moves your base.
For sure. How many tanks does he have? I think it's at least 24.
Yeah, it
Got
looks like
12 there.
13, 14. Yeah,
Another
24. 25,
more than
26.
30. Almost
Yeah.
30.
Oh,
Past
now 30 for sure. Yeah, so he might gear up to just attack right
Insane
now.
push coming.
Yeah, it depends a lot on this fight. But he's got always
Oh, yeah, switching.
and he has stasis plus.
Is he...
Core.
That core wasn't spinning, was it? It's not spinning.
Maybe they're already 3-3.
No, he just clicked on an arbiter to 0-0.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, like, but he doesn't even have +1 as well.
Right. One EMP goes off successfully.
Still 200 energy on this one.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this is a good angle for Terran.
Which means he doesn't have
Protoss,
the energy up here.
Yeah, Protoss did not have a lot of surface area there. And
Or
also his
Zealot.
army was a lot of goons.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that went great for Nesh. I mean, he's still going well. Look at these supplies, 170 to 130.
Two drop ship.
That's just
I actually
doing
like
great.
two drop ship play. A lot of Terrans don't utilize it. It can be very annoying.
Yeah, look at this.
Even this.
While the fight's
Yeah,
going on, he's being killed with
exactly.
Nexus.
Because remember, guys, Terran does not have to micro. You just siege, and then you can go look elsewhere. Protoss has to surround your army and actually use their spells and stuff.
Terran has to micro before the fight actually happens.
Yeah, click one button.
Micro.
Yeah, this is Nesh is bringing this back from what should not have been his game.
Yeah, for sure. Nesh is playing really well. His opening was...
Oh, this is a big
impressive,
fight. This is a very important fight, though, and he has two stasis again. That's...
3-2's done.
Wait, we're not watching. Never mind.
Were you watching the stream? That's a minute behind.
No? Yeah, I definitely was.
I don't see how Raz can stop his push. I mean, did he actually start those carriers?
This is big.
Did he go through
Even
with
if he did, man, they're not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
well, that's the thing. Starting the carriers here is actually, if you lose that first fight at battle,
Yeah.
you can't do anything.
You
to
basically
this
just
push
want the
if
amount
you
of
start the
population
carriers.
open that they take. Exactly. You don't want to start from like 100. Although he's got
Yeah.
180 supply.
We're up at 24 of it is carriers that are building. That's the problem. I think Nesh has done it. I don't see how he loses from here. I mean, does he know that the carriers are coming? Even if he doesn't, with 3-2.
It does not matter. Yeah, carriers can't do
doesn't-
shit right now.
Yeah.
Unless he has like 12. Yeah. Yeah,
Sick
Nesh has
play
the
by
whole
Nesh.
map as well. I'm very surprised at the comeback. Just because, not because of anything except where they were at in the early to mid game.
Yeah, he's just a super solid macro player.
They didn't look redeemable as Terran. But I
Yeah.
think Raz had a couple times when he could have sealed the deal or done different things to seal the deal, and
For sure,
unfortunately-
Raz made mistakes that led to this.
Yeah.
But Nesh was able to capitalize on them and not
Yeah, exactly.
make his own critical errors, right? So, props to him. Now it's just, it's going to be a slow bleed out. But, I mean, if you look
think
at the
that-
mini-map, there's a thin blue strip on the bottom, and then everything else is
Yeah.
Nesh.
Yeah, I think he thinks carriers are going to save him, but they can't
Not
do
with
that.
0-0.
much. Not with 0-0, and just like, where are they going to go?
Yeah, just one round of Goliath. This.
Oh, he does have a bit of army down here, though.
But it still doesn't have range. There's no range on these Goliaths.
It's not good. But also not a big deal at this point.
Not ideal, but 3-3.
Oh, he shut down this base.
On the Aiden base, but
Nesh just
Nesh
needs to
is
shut
still
down
mining.
bottom right a bit. Like,
he's
he
still
just needs to-
mining on 2 bases.
Yeah, he needs to send everything bottom right and just end any economy that Raz has, and also spam turrets everywhere on the map. Nice. He heard
Getting
me.
third set up at his fifth.
He's got an A move down here with all his tanks and whatever he has. Because to be honest, I was gonna say Raz is still kind of in it, but not really. It's gas starved because he didn't start mining at new bases and stuff, so he's kind of screwed. Yeah.
Here come the Goliaths. He'll play with range now. Still
Yeah.
no range. He's got to realize he doesn't have it, right?
I don't know. He made 4 armor.
Yeah, there it is. It's gone.
Like, I think he knows all he has to do is go commit to bottom right, and this guy can't even make interceptors anymore. Because there's so much, all of his probes are down there. All these outlets are super frustrating. But I'm sure he has vultures to send this.
Yeah, Raz is still putting up a decent fight here. I just don't know.
Ness just needs to put the seal the deal, put the nail in the coffin. Here he is. Oh my god, though, these stasis are so annoying.
Damn, good stasis. Pretty high goon count.
Yeah, it was actually super fun. He needs to gather all of his army because he has 180 supply. Like, I guess I don't know.
There's still
what
only 4
adds
carriers.
maximum.
Did you make any more?
Terran can't split their army like this though. It doesn't really work. It works for Protoss, obviously, but
Obviously.
well, I just mean because it's working. Like he's splitting his army and it's working for him, but the Terran just needs to ball everything up. Nice, he got a drop down there. That's sick. But he just needs to get everything together and go bottom right. But he shut down mining here, which is that's very nice for him.
Still massively ahead in supply.
Yeah. So he'll shut down this base too. Hopefully.
And now Goliath range
Yeah, it's done.
is finally done.
Just got to keep rallying units there. Nice.
Yeah, these carriers took massive damage because they have no upgrades. He finally finished +1 weapons on the carriers, but that's not enough.
Well, carrier Michael's a little bit difficult. You have to like actually go back and forth and stuff. But the Goliaths, you just hold position. So requires a little bit more APM on the Protoss side, especially when rage is done. But yeah, with no upgrades on the carriers, man, it's difficult.
For sure.
It's a difficult. And on one mining base, it's a difficult.
He's getting nice stasis, but it's just not enough.
Yeah. I mean, and he's chasing away siege tanks and stuff when he can, but Terran at this point, especially if they've made other bases, which he has, is just so strong. He's taking this one again. I wish he'd just take top right. It's so hard for the Protoss to get there. He has to like seriously commit to get up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just slowly suffocating the Protoss until he's on like one mining base. I don't even think it's worth following these carriers or anything. Just go close it out. Like, just go kill him.
Seems like he's splitting his army again. This time it should work out because there's just not a lot left for
I mean, yeah, if you're that far ahead, you can send a group of Goliaths after the carriers, but in general, just keep it together and just finish it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's only 3 gateways down there.
Yeah, he can't defend that.
Yeah, Ras had some nice moves, but Nesh really had just
He came back,
really
man.
solid game plan.
Came back.
Very patient.
Yeah, well played. Yeah, extremely patient. Also, I'll be right back in like literally 5 seconds.
All right, we're gonna get into game 2 in a second here. In, in the meantime, you guys should check out the Max Arena link and donate to that if you want to increase the prize pool for the players. And there's also a link to Patreon if you want to support the Rogues Gallery production crew. And also, if you want to join the Rogues Gallery Discord, where you get pings for events when they happen, and you can chat with all the players. Feel free to do that
Discord
as well.
is where it's at.
Discord is definitely where it's at.
Give us 10 seconds. Hell yeah, dude. Game 2. Okay.
PVT on Eclipse.
Yeah, I was gonna say this map just draws out the best PVTs. I think the best or the worst.
It's interesting because I feel like the early game up until like Protoss has an easy time defending like basically any early Terran push because of the fact that there's 2 ramps in the middle to push through.
Right.
And then they also have an easy time denying Terran's third because it's just like it's a decent distance for them to walk. So usually they can't take a third with just 2 factories on this map unless something went well for them early game.
Yeah.
But then the late game. Ooh.
Where are we proxying though? Because we already got 100 minerals.
I don't know. If he's just trying to steal.
Oh, it's a gas steal.
Yeah.
My bad.
Which
There's actually a really sick gas steal build I've been doing on this map. I'm so far undefeated, but I've only done it 3 times.
Yeah, as I was saying though, like the late game for this map, Terran is super strong in the late game here because there's nowhere for Protoss to build gateways except in their main. Like there's just not enough space anywhere else.
Yeah.
So if Terran can like get that massive push out and get to the Protoss main, that's it. Like I have lost games where I'm 6 base to 3 on this map because they get to my main and I can't get out.
Yeah.
If they just wait until they max on 3-2. So I feel like Protoss almost has to like either do crippling damage early on this map or do a carrier transition.
Yep, totally.
Or rely heavily on recalls. It's just really dangerous if you let Terran get to the late game here.
So I think Nesh is just going to go for a command center. He seems comfortable having no gas.
Yeah, that's a reasonable reaction to getting your gas stolen.
It's not bad. I like attacking it either way. Then the Protoss a little bit in the dark. But it's definitely a reasonable reaction. Protoss got gas. Could have been cool for him to go expansion of his own. But either way, it's a good choice by both players. Are we gonna proxy something, or are we just hiding a probe? Okay, never mind. Just scouting.
What was he looking for?
Probably just hiding. I don't know.
So I know
He
something
might robo.
Yeah, something that Terrans sometimes do when they get gas stolen is build a second barrack somewhere.
Right.
And just do a money push.
Right.
But he saw that. Raz saw this at the CC go up, right?
Yeah, but I think he's gonna robo outside his base.
Oh, sick. Yeah. This is gonna be the walk the Reaver up kind of robo. I think it is. It's close enough.
I usually still shuttle first out of that though. But yes. Oh, but he lets this SCV scout. He's 100% going to know what's up. He already suspects it somewhere. But now it's basically confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
His Marines are searching everywhere else.
What's the answer?
It's sort of an
Do
awkward
you just pump out Marines and try and kill the pylon before it comes out?
You put another bunker ahead if you can. If you can't, you put it behind or even on your cliff. And yeah, siege as soon as possible and turrets. Actually, he's doing it off one gate, so he could go with Marines and at 12 SCVs right now and just kill it if he knew where it was.
Yeah, I guess even pulling a bunch of SCVs.
Yeah, Protoss has to 2-gate with this, otherwise, like, one Dragoon and a Zealot, what? He already has enough Marines to beat that.
Dude, look at these Marines. They're just taking a long way around. They don't know.
I wish he'd send an SCV or something just to see if it's, you know...
Yeah.
Like, he knows something's up. He might as well search, like, the closer areas first.
I mean, honestly, though, if Raz keeps rallying stuff across and these 4 Marines walk into his base, they could do some pretty serious damage.
A little bit, but he took his second gas before eBay and stuff. It's not... a lot of this is not ideal. If this attack works out, but we'll see. Dragoon. Oh, trap the Dragoon. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, he gets up the ramp.
Nice. Yeah, this is great. Oh yeah, go for the gateway for sure. But he sees exactly what's going on. Well, he doesn't see exactly what's going on, but he knows something's happening. Oh, he thinks DTs. That's fine that he thinks DTs. At least he knows something. Hopefully he sees that support bay in the next few seconds. It would have been worthwhile for him to scout the base.
He didn't confirm it, but what he does know is that there's no good range.
Yeah.
So...
He definitely thinks DT, though. But now this Reaver's going to show up.
How far until the tank?
A little bit. See? 2 bunkers there would have been great.
Not that far off, though. I don't think he's going to lose SCVs or anything. Just hold him. He won't lose the base. He should hold him.
2 bunkers, guys. Anytime there's a robo. So he's doing one at the top now. That's good. Or is it too little, too late? I bet siege is what? Almost done? I don't know if he did siege first or not.
Yeah, Raz still hasn't started the natural, so this is...
Yeah, I think he's fine once he gets...
Yeah, this seems like Nesh's game to win. At this point. Like, how much damage does this really do? It killed 2 supply depots and like 2 SCVs. And it's not mining, sure, but with no natural behind it, this is pretty all-in.
Yeah, but the shuttle will be out soon. And he can go in the main and cause trouble.
Oh my god, it's 2! It's 2 hexes off.
That's okay, you only need minerals. I think that's just the Protoss response to 4 armories.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, he should just build another Nexus above the gas, right?
I guess. At that point, why not?
Then you get that 3 base pro production to catch up.
Yeah, he's super prepared for this. Really should put some turrets down, though. But Nesh is in a really good position. Especially with that Nexus.
Yeah. Is he making enough turrets? Does he have coverage on the bottom half of his base? Yes. Yeah, he seems pretty safe.
Yeah, this is a mistake playing it. Well, he doesn't know. It's fine, but he can't really do anything.
Not much. Yeah, when Nesh saw how late that Nexus was with his Marines when he ran up the ramp, I'm glad that he's he's just playing really safe because there's no reason not to.
Yeah, you're ahead no matter what. So just like put down bunkers, put down turrets, put down whatever. You just want to live.
Yeah. The only thing you should be worried about, I guess, is if Protoss just stops making units and double expands. But get Scamus up in time. Just push and kill him.
Yeah, basically you take out the robo. Is he going to try and siege toward it now? Maybe.